Good afternoon. How are we all doing? Welcome back to the Mancunian Way, second stream of the day. And yeah, sit back, relax. The watch-alongs are back on YouTube. So yeah, we're going to just chill, relax. We're going to enjoy what is about to happen. I hope everybody is very, very well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from or enjoying the build-up to the game. We hope you are very, very well. And yeah, welcome. Right, let's get into it. It is the Club World Cup. The first one is arrived. It is here with us. Excited? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Right. I must have lost. Why is that doing that? I'm just trying to upload something and it's being a bit dicky. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this is your lineup for Manchester City versus Wydad, and it is Wydad, not Wydad. People start pronouncing the name of the team correctly. Let me sort my fan out because we're going to be here a little while. Edison is your starting goalie and his captain today. Rico Lewis in the right back row. Back line of Victor Hayes and Nathan Ake. Nico O'Reilly will be your left wing back. Tijani Reinders makes his debut for the Blues alongside Phil Foden and Chirk, in that midfield. Savinio and Doku will be your wide men with Oman Mamouche up top. Your substitutions is Ortega Morena, Ruben Diaz, Johnny Stones, Erling Haaland, Nico Gonzalez, Rodri, Ilke Silky Gundogan, Bernardo, the brand new captain of Manchester City, Ain't Nora, who will probably come on for his debut at some point, Josko Gavadio, Kanja, Nunes, Echeverria, Victor, Usman, Uzanov, Kushinov, the words are gone today, and Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see some of those. Don't forget, by the way, we will be doing a halftime phoning show as well. If you want to come on for the first 5 minutes, give us your thoughts on the game, you're more than welcome. I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, let's open it up to the public. Let's open it up. You want to come on? Come on. Come and have your say. It's going to be pinned at the top. You want to come and have your say? Come and join us. Come and join us. Let's see who's in. FIFA's in the building. Hello, mate. Thank you, by the way. 15-0. Ooh, take a bit of that. Matt Shirt's back out. Harry, how you doing, mate? Yes, then all. Smash the like, suspend and rewind up. Please respect the audience and the streamer. Please don't be abusive or intimidating. Respect our opinion and comments. Thank you very much. And have sensible discussions. You are spot on. Yes, as everyone, smash those likes. Thank you, Dash. Just like what Briggs said, be respectful to panelists and other users. Spot on. Their lineup is there. We've also just put it on the screen. Thank you, Dash. Dash again with it. Thank you. Hello, Mingy Wong. How are you, mate? My mum's birthday today. Happy birthday to your mum. Hope she's having a lovely birthday. Hope you got something nice, mate. Let's get it to 1K likes at the end of the stream. Yeah, I don't think we will, mate. Too much competition on the watch-alongs, but we'll have a go. How are you doing? I'm doing very good, Jarvis. Hope you are good as well. Full out attack, yeah, very attacking lineup. Very attacking lineup, and I'm all here for it. What do you think about Premier League fixtures? I'm happy with them. Happy with them completely. I've heard a team on Minga Wong. Hope your family has a good day. Breaking, yeah, Rich Show, YouTube are not interested. No, they're not anymore. The wages. And Inter Milan will look, wages. The wages are just what we thought was the problem is the problem. Wages. That bench is mental. It is. Don't forget, they'll all be rotated around. Yes, yep. Thank you for that, LB98. The bench. Like I said, if you do want to come on, how do you say pre-match? Let us know. I know it's a bit hard, a bit weird, because people are still working. Need at least 3-0 for this. Wydad playing a back five. Wydad, sorry. Let's go, says Ed. Let's go indeed. Make sure I've got everything ready and set for this. Yep, it's all done. I did try and get sort of clock out, but it's very, very hard. Darcy's going to join us. Hello, mate. How are you?
Hello, Martin. Did everything waiting so far?
What? Everything what?
Everything right, mate? All good?
Yeah, everything good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just chilling today. Construction is finally gonna end soon, around what, 2, 3 days. So yeah, I'll be having a nice week off next week. So yeah, getting all good, man. All good. Yeah, I want to ask something, Martin. What do you think about all the
What?
fixtures for the Premier League?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about them, mate? Are they favourable? Are they
I'm
shit?
happy with it.
Hmm. Because I got a feeling that the first 6 games, yeah, I feel like they're good in terms of the fact that first of all, Wolves away, we struggle over there, so that's good to get away.
Yeah,
Tottenham at home, which is I think can do us good for now. I think the other one is, correct me if I'm wrong, is it Brighton away? And that's another place we struggle at. So these are the first 3 fixtures that I think we struggled with.
got a
That we can
derby.
just go into these games. Yeah, Derby Day fourth, and I think it's fifth. Up the Merritt side. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then
Mm-hmm.
sixth is Arsenal at the Emirates. And this is the thing. The first 6 games we got an opportunity, mate, to just literally just show our football, show the quality that we had now compared to last season, and hopefully right some wrongs, which I've been saying in the past 2 months about the red cartel, the fixtures, the way on like how we approached it, etc. I got a feeling that we'll approach it better this way. And the lineup today, I know it only means nothing because I just think they're trying to get fitness, match fitness over the line, make the players go back into football, get their rhythm right as well. So, but I think that lineup and it's so attacking. Like you got Rico Lewis, I think Nico Riley, then you got Ake,
Yeah,
and then you've got Vito Hayes. It's like, and even with Vito Hayes, I got a feeling that Pep might put him in the six. Remember Jack Gorn? He had a report back in like what's it called? I think it's 2 months ago where he said that Pep sees Vito Hayes as a future six or can play in the six like a John Stones, Batista role. So I got a feeling that Vito Hayes today will be quite crucial because, like we said, there's a bit of
I,
lot of people loaned out.
I would agree with you, other than who's then your back line, because O'Reilly isn't going to stay as a left back, is there? You're going to end up
I
with
don't
some,
think so.
and then Rico
Yeah,
likes him there as well.
yeah. Yeah. You make a good point over that because it's very attacking and it sounds so good because Wydad. I think they're playing with a back five. I think City Extra posted their lineup as well. They're playing with a back five, so you never know. They might just camp out a bit and say, you know what, we're going to move them much and go for the counter. But I think probably Reece and Ake will probably stay back for now. And then I think throughout the whole game they'll probably just make subs and we put Kusinov on, for example. Probably not Gavardio for rest. Like I've always been saying, so I've got to keep consistent on that basis. So I think Kusinov, I know we probably might get the debut as well. Hoping Echeverry as well gets a bit of minutes here and there. And would you mind Oscar Bob or nah? Bring on Rodri or maybe Gundogan or Silva.
Yeah, I think it'll certainly have a look. Sorry, I'm getting Carl, who's actually out there, and I've got somebody else. I've got 2 people on the ground, out there at the game today who are sending videos
Nah.
through. So what I'm going to do is I will share some videos on him, and I will also make some shorts out of them that my good friend is sending over as well. I'm actually excited. I've got no issues with the back line. No issues with the back line. No issues with any of the 11 at the moment, if I'm honest with you. Oh, Ed's here. Look at Ed here.
Yes.
City shirt on. He's ready. The man is
Chest
ready.
out. Go on. Chest out.
Let's
Shoulders
go,
back.
man. Let's
Smash
go.
it.
In America, the USA.
What's up with the top deck? Looks a bit empty there, mate. What's up with that? What are you doing there? Could you not give them away?
Hey, man. It's 12 o'clock, man. It's 12 o'clock. What can we do?
See, they put it up as a 4-3-3 with Cherky and Foden inside, Docker and Sabio as the front three with Mamouche.
Did you see, Martin, did you see what Sky Blue Time said? He had like Ake and Hayes in the back, Reinders in the front with with Nico O'Reilly, Lewis beside him, and then you have Foden and Cherky up ahead of him.
Yeah. I'm excited for this Foden and Cherky little combo here. Makes it all Pep's on the TV now in his Puma white shirt. Don't have a clue what he's saying. Not got a clue. Smash the like, so we are watching this on Channel 5. I'm not watching it on the DAZN app. That's for the 2 a.m. stream next week. Because, by the way, we are doing the 2 a.m. watch along. That is on. I am literally going to go through the night and do a full watch along on City versus Alena. So, yeah. Foden starting is a surprise. Why? Why is Foden the surprise?
I think Spark is actually going to sit here.
Faith in Foden. I don't know why everyone's think Pep's just like bollocks Foden. Get out.
Everybody thought this would be a vacay for him, Martin.
Nope. Nope at all. Feels more fun than life.
Do you still not think Pep number 2 won't make him? Listen, some of the video, I've seen some private videos that I can't share on Pep Linda's over there. The guy's bollocking him. Literally bollocking him of quick up, move, go, quickness. This is going to be about pace, speed, agility. This is going to be about energy. It's going to be on this 500 passes to the back nonsense. We're going to attack with pace, power, and precision. I can't wait for it. Good evening, Spartacus. How are you? Too excited, by all means. I'll show you some videos that Carla's very sent over. This was him going in. So their videos at the game. I've got more. This is there you go. Look at that training. By the way, Colo Torre, my God.
Yeah.
He's a big unit. The man's a big unit, innit? The man's a big unit.
Well, you know, always, mate, like back in years ago, man, Colo Torre was 2 on the radio now as a defender. But I think that's because Yaya overshadowed him into ability and all that, yeah. But Colo was a mint defender. You know what, yeah? In the Premier League so far, if Colo Torre was playing in his prime, where would you rank him? Top 10, top 15, 20?
Oh, Colo?
Yeah.
Top 30?
I'd probably say top 20, top 15, because back in the day, you know why, yeah? Because back in the day, yeah, they played those plays where it was pure physicality. It's just unit after unit, if you think about it. It's the game nowadays is about space, exploiting space, overloads. Like I'm not saying there's no physicality whatsoever. I'm just saying that it's mainly based on end-to-end football compared to back then. Whereas it's just I think it's a lot more about athleticism these days rather than physicality. So I think based on that, yeah, he actually can make it because it's very weird because these debates here are always having people. It's like, can they adapt to the current game from today or in the past? Like Van Dijk, for example, people say he was one of the best defenders of all time, but then another person will say, but can you do what British did back in the day or Terry? You know what I mean? So it's one of the debates where I have with people constantly, just on any defender or player that it is.
Yeah, maybe. I don't hold him as in a highest regard like that. But no, I don't think he was a bad defender. It just, I don't know. Kolo Toure never blew my skirt up. He never blew my skirt up. I'm not gonna lie.
Was that because there's a lot of like great defenders back in the day compared to now? So he was like the average defender because the average defender probably back in the day of his ilk was probably better than him and more dirty than him. But whereas today, if you put Colo Toure today in this current game, he might be viewed in a different light.
I don't think we ever got the Kolo Toure that was at Arsenal.
That's fair. That's actually fair.
I don't think we ever got the Kolo that was at Arsenal. But hey ho, people got to remember Kolo Toure is a lot older than what he actually is. He wasn't as involved in all these titles as what people remember, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Colo was just thinking about what 32.
Remember, it wasn't Mancini who bought him; it was Hughes who got him.
Yeah, Mark Hughes. Yeah, and I think Mancini phased him out as well towards the end of his career.
I think he was coming to the end as we were on our ascent. He was. I think we did that with each other. He was coming down as we were going up. What he's going to be like as a coach, we'll have to say. Still a great, better than me. Thought Foden was off to Disneyland. Well, we don't know. I don't think Foden's going to play every game. The ball's still got to be there. No, what I said was, Spikers, when it comes to game day, the minds will be on it. What they do between now and weekend or Sunday night, Monday morning, whichever way you want to call that. I know it's Sunday in the US, Monday for us. Different. What he does tomorrow, Friday, very different. I'm really curious to see our new style of play. I am. Good picks. Thank you very much. Based on a trade session, you think we're going to be more direct? There you go, Darcy. Ed, we're going to be more direct. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I think we kind of been saying that all season, to be honest, to be a little bit more direct, to be faster tempo, to move the ball around the box when you're dealing with these low blocks teams. So yeah, man, this is I think what a lot of people are looking forward to. I said this multiple times in spaces. I'm more looking at that than winning the tournament. That's what I'm more focused on. Turning that page. Yeah.
What about you, Dash? Are you more focused on let's get the style sorted out, fitness sorted out? Or are you like, you would like to win it? Or are you like, no, straight, I want to win this at all costs?
For me, it's the fact that this is our only preseason, so I don't really care about when. I love to win the tournament, by the way, just as a layout, but I'm not going to care about if we don't win it. What I'm more concerned about is getting the right style of play in place, making sure that how we can get that chemistry between the squad because obviously you've got Cherky, Nori, Reinders, and obviously you've got Oscar Bob who's come back from a huge injury. And I think obviously Echeverry, whether he does well or not, could be integrated next season. So it's about filling people together. And you know what, yeah? I want to see how like Foden's doing as well. Because I know last season he wasn't the best. So I want to see how lively the team are. Because if we look at the way we played here from I think mid October to obviously mid January, we looked lethargic. People didn't really give a shit, if that made sense. So it's like for me,
No,
like,
see, that's
I want.
we won't go into that. I won't go into not giving a shit because that's
No.
where we disagree.
No, not in that sense, but like the body language, like they were so injured, like people were so getting pain injections and all that. It's just like they looked like that and they were just unhappy. like the past few days, they looked happier than ever. So,
Oh yeah, there's
I think
definitely
today,
a vibe. There's a different vibe
yeah,
around the place.
yeah. So honestly,
1,000.
happiness,
Yeah,
style
yeah,
of
Hey,
yeah.
that's
play,
what happens when you come
happiness.
to the US, Darsh. That's what happens when you come to the
Have
US
you
and the
heard him?
sunshine
Have
hits
you
your
heard him?
face. You know,
The,
it's a
the
little
only
different over
only
there.
the only time I don't go to the US, yeah, is on a fucking Club World Cup, man. Unbelievable.
Whoa, let's not start that. We're not even at the watershed yet, Daz. Jesus, my man. Let's not start America bashing. It's a very nice country. Been there many a
I'm
time.
not, I'm not bashing. I said the only time I'm not going there this year is the Club World Cup.
Oh, I thought you meant it's the only reason you'd go.
No,
You're gonna
I ain't
say
bashing
that's
them.
Alan's here. Alan's here.
I love Florida, man.
Listen, I love America. I think America's an amazing country, lovely people. Been there many. When I'm going again in 18 months, that'll be my 40th time.
You know, it's even like 6 years ago, like Florida, you could barely see city shirts. Nowadays, yeah, I'm seeing on the front
Could
center.
have super chatted that, Alan.
So much.
Could have put a super
Mickey
chat in
Mouse.
for that, Alan. You know what I mean? Mickey Mouse Cup. Could have paid a fiver for that, sunshine. You know, help your channel out. My Richard Dunn was
Speaking
better,
of
says Yusuf, our resident Liverpool fan.
speaking of money, where's Alan's like bet, man? What's happened to that? Did he pay you? I can, judging by his face, he ain't.
Alan doesn't pay his bets, man. Alan doesn't pay his bets.
He actually did pay. It went to the Alzheimer's. So big up Alan. Big up
Oh,
Alan. He paid him
big up.
£50 and it went to the Alzheimer's Society. So big up Alan.
Big up.
Big up Rose. Much love to you. To you and your family and your loved ones. Come on, Seti. Come on, the adrenaline, Kathy. How are you doing today? Look, I'm loving this. Look, by the way, have a chat with everyone in the chat. That's what it's there for. Grab a drink, bite to eat, whatever. Ed's on breakfast. Look at all them empty seats. They're there. Every booking where empty seats. Empty seats.
Hey, let's not get that started because we can say a lot about, let's not do this US versus UK thing because we can say a lot about we can say a lot about empty seats,
More
man.
like
Let's just
empty
calm
deck.
down.
Double deck. Look at it. You've got one row. You've got three people on the second tier and nobody on the top. Do you have any connect for the jersey the other bloke has on? Smash the likes. Do I have any connect for the jersey? Oh, you mean the treble one that Ed's wearing? I've got that somewhere. But I don't. Do you know why I won't wear the treble jersey top shirt? Bloody hell! I went into Americanisms then. The treble shirt, not jersey, is because it's too sacred to me. I can't wear it again.
Oh, you can't wear it?
No, it's too sacred. But they were always going to be. Yeah, I've always known they were going to change. I said, someone told me ages ago they were changing the whole backroom staff. Thought you calls was Patrick. I need glasses. No, that's Ed. That's our Ed. This summer feels like 17, 18 plus the news that we want to play like PSG. Right, well, they're just all coming out. They're just doing the individual player stuff at the minute. Oh, they are playing in the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. It's
The orange,
Savio.
the orange is just for the goalkeeper.
No, that was who's that? That was Mamouche. Here's Doku with his new. Has he got new dreads?
I think they've always been the same, Martin. Pick up the dreads, people, man.
I don't think they were that long. Oh, there's Victor Hayes. Big unit. Come on, lad.
I was going to ask you guys, what do you guys want to see from Hayes? Because I think a lot of people are interested to see him.
Sabinho.
Dad, whenever I've seen Vito Hayes, yeah, that's for like what's it called? Jerky. Well, anyway, back to my conversation. Anyway, back to it, Ed. When I've seen him play in Brazil, he's always played like a 6. He's a defender, but he's always in those 6 positions, /8 positions. He's quite a good footballer and he can defend well. So don't be surprised if you see him play inverting to midfield. but he can defend in a back four.
Okay.
So yeah,
Rico looks weird without the afro. Why has Rico done that to his hair? I can't. He looks so weird. Oh,
New
here he
year,
comes.
new year,
This
new
guy
me.
won't sign a contract.
yeah, exactly. New man, the new man version for Rico. Like you said,
No,
Martin, you gotta get bulked up.
Come on, Eddie. Sign your contract. Well, the only thing I don't like about the Club World Cup is this bit. This bit I'm not keen on. It's like WWE introductions. I don't know where that's come from because they don't do this in any other American sport and they've never done it in American football, soccer ever before. This is new. This is for this. They don't normally have lasers and fireworks and all this for individual. No, I mean, no wonder it's going to be a 3-hour game.
Yeah, that's more like the NBA. We do that for.
Yeah, that's.
How about
Tell
LA
you
Knight
what.
music entrance?
Who are you most excited to see tonight? It's Billy's asking.
Turkey.
Ed?
It's just.
Well, Darcy straight away said Turkey.
You know what? I'm going to say Rangers.
Ooh, that's not a good one. What about you, Martin?
The new formation, Pep Linders and Pep Guardiola together.
Nice.
You know what it is with me? I get more excited about the tactics and the style of play than I do about players. And maybe that's my coach's head coming into my own thing. I get excited about the style of play, and I'm hoping we're going to change. By the way, Ed, Daz, if you want to stay around for the watch along, I know you can watch it on your own, but if you want to join in, more than happy.
Half time, yeah?
Yeah, come back at half time by all means. All right, give me the score predictions before you go. Come on.
Half time. All right, then, for half time.
You're going for Daz.
I'll give you one. 2 minutes in, yeah, 1-0 Wydad. And then 10 minutes later, 3-1.
And it's pronounced Wydad.
Whatever, Wydad. Anyway.
What are you going for?
I'm going for a 5. I'm going for a 5
I'm
now.
going to go 7-0.
Yeah, it was 5-0. Yeah.
I'm going to say
for the first half.
Oh, the bloody referee's got this daft camera on his head.
A lot of people like the ref cam, though, Martin.
No.
They're trying to bring it to the UK.
That's the thing. They're trying to bring it to the UK, like with VAR and all that. You know what I mean? So, it ain't my taste, but hey, gotta get used to it. What can I say?
What I'll do is I'll try and source one. You can get them on the set. You can get them off. Whereabouts are you located? Come on, set. Where are you located in the world? Let me know, and I'll tell you the best place to go. Ed, where did you get yours from? Is it a new one, an old one? Did you get it from the city store?
Yeah, I got it from the city store.
There you go, city store. Foden 4 goals, 2 assists incoming. We are winning it. 8-0. Says
there's some other sites you can get it from, but we can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah, but we're not doing that. Rangers. Yeah. I am excited for Rangers. Tajana. I am excited for him.
I can stay on with you, Martin, if you want somebody to stay on with you.
If you want, only if you want to, mate. By all means.
No, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just in the office.
All right, then. Dash, do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Should I stay or should I go now?
You know what? Yeah. I'll stay for a bit. Why not?
Right. Well, what I'll do is I'll get rid of the link above, and then we'll put the link back up at the end of the game. So if you do want to come on, Martin doing a tone prediction. Entitlement, Martin. Why have I got entitlement? This is what gets me. Last season, I was a miserable happy clapper. Now I've gone to entitlement. Which one is it? I can't be both. I'm maybe that's me. I'm just more interested in the tactics. Oh, I have had a message saying Rico Lewis is actually buffed out, which is one thing he was told he had to do.
Yeah.
Got a bit of info on Rico, by the way. he has asked for a meeting with Pep after this tournament to see where he stands. Because he does have a little bit concerned on his
Yeah,
play.
it makes sense.
And that, because that's what I mean. I think people have got this idea that the academy are happy to sit on a bench and just twiddle thumbs around. I want a football. I would question any footballer who's happy to sit on his rear end and do now. Phil still got that silly band on his hand. I don't know why he has that band now. I think he broke his hand like a couple of years ago. And then for some weird reason has decided he's never taken it off. Cherky looks. I'm not entitled. I can't believe you. What buffed out? He's got bigger, more muscle. Look at Elliot.
More muscle mass.
Stop. Right. Look at Mama. She's wearing a bloody handband. Right. When did Amrabat go to Wydad?
I think he went to Turkey first, and then obviously he gone from North Africa. So
I never knew Amrabat had gone to Wydad. They did finish third in the Moroccan league, I believe. Was it third?
I believe so.
And the proper name is Wydad. So I know one else. They're not actually called Wydad. City kicking off, going from left to right. I think they're already getting stuck on the pitch. That pitch looks heavy. Skittles gummies. Look at him here with his Skittles gummies. Is it me or does that pitch look a bit heavy? Because that ball.
Look at all that blue. Look at all that blue.
The pitch, Ed? I will show you that, by the way. It looks very dry, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What time is it? Philadelphia. Now. 12.
It's probably because of the humidity.
Is it the ball? That something doesn't look right on that ball. It's either not bouncing right or the grass is long. Something doesn't look right on there. Right, we'll change the plan. We are just moving the ball around. Oh no, we're moving it a bit quicker now. Oh, there we go. Go on, Sereno. Little bit into the old Rico. I can't make Rico out with his hair like that. You see, Rico's moved into midfield, Dash. That's what I thought he'd do.
Yeah. I see Ryan sitting as well a bit next to him. Really cool. Yeah, Rico went obviously Shaq coming down now.
DC, how are you doing, sweetheart? Are you going to any games, by the way, DC? Let us know. Well, at the moment, Wydad are just Aki with the ball over the top.
Nice ball.
Over the top. Go on, someone. It's it, Phil.
Sereno, take on your man. Nice take on.
Go on.
Go on.
Remember, he's back.
Right.
Less than 2 minutes. And Phil Walter Foden is on the score sheet. Let's go.
Go on, lad. You see that tempo? It's what we want to see, man. None of his 500 passes back to the goalkeeper.
Excuse me, Phil Foden.
And that's also another reason why you want to play him too, so you can get that mojo back. So you can see the ball go into the back of the net.
He has a look. He gives it to Savio. Great, by the way, great play by Savio there. Nice and direct. The keeper, first time from Phil Foden. Banging you, John. Bang it in. Ryan who? Who needs Ryan when you got Phil? Who needs Ryan when you got Phil? Can you hear Elliot sing? I can't hear anything. Phil, my man, left foot. Who's that from the official support? What's that? Who's that? Is that from Manchester or is that? You see, is it me or is that ball really not running right? Or is it me? I need to know if it's me or whether other people are seeing it.
I think so far it's looking all right. I think obviously it's a bit dry, but
Luke,
yeah.
It's me.
What I want to go.
Maybe it's me
No.
then. No, that ball just doesn't seem to be running. That ball seems to be running a bit heavy. And is it grass pitches or are they like artificial mixed in with grass? You know what I mean?
It just depends on the stadium, to be honest.
Hey,
I don't. Are they playing in Jersey?
2 stone. Went to the gym this morning. I nearly ripped my bloody arm off.
Nice defending from O'Reilly. Nice from O'Reilly. Doku, foul. Nice.
One thing. Pat there. I'm liking this. Aiden, how you doing, mate? Big up, by the way. Aiden, what are you doing with the Rotherham badge? What are you doing, Aiden, with the Rotherham badge? Come on. No, big up, Aiden. I hope you're doing well, mate.
Big up Luke as well, man.
Oh, I did. I was on the bicep curls, and I'm there on the machine, and I did it too heavy.
What time are you guys on?
4 minutes 44. What are you on?
I'm at 4:30. I'm behind.
It's all right, about 15 seconds behind. I've had worse.
How
On
are
a
you
free kick
behind when
kickoff.
you're in the US and we're in front? How are you behind?
Actually, yeah, avoid this. Actually, it's how did that
It's
work?
the zone, man. The zone.
Are you on the app?
But you know what? Yeah.
Are you on the app? That's why.
Yeah.
We'll have that problem on Monday night.
What, you guys on TV?
No, we're not on. Channel 5 don't do the 2 a.m. ones. They never do the 2 a.m. ones. Rotherham fan, but always want City to win. Good, man. And listen, I hope the best for Rotherham this year, mate. I know you've had a
Is that Turkey pressing? Turkey looks quicker than you think.
Design app is behind. City Luke, get back on YouTube.
Yeah.
They are, Luke. People are loving you. They want you back. Oh, well done, Victor Hayes.
Well done. Look, I feel even he's pressing a bit too. That's something from Ake.
Well, the one thing you know this. One thing I will say about Pep Linders is they did say they had to get back to the, the rule that Pep had about win the ball back within 8 seconds.
Yeah.
He wants that.
That one.
He thought that had gone in the last year or two.
Yeah. Like, it's what Thierry Henry said once as well. Like, the minute he uses the ball, 5 seconds, he got to get back. He said the 3 Ps, play, position, and I think it's play, position, and I think it's something else I forgot, but these are the 3 things he mentioned in an interview, Thierry Henry. So, I'm not surprised Pepe wants that back. Because you know, Pepe again.
That got out. O'Reilly. Nice. See, that's where O'Reilly, for me, has got to be a little bit more wiser. You can't just stick your hand in the air and jog. You play to the whistle and let him go. You learn that under like 6s. That's poor from the keeper, though. I will say that. That's piss poor from the keeper.
Yeah. But who cares? It's so fun, man. We'll take it any day of the week. We'll take it.
Look at Pep there. He's got his oversized Puma top. I might buy that for when I go to Turkey. You know why I like a white t-shirt now? Because it shows you tan off a bit more when you've got a nice white crisp t-shirt on. But the only trouble is, you know why I don't like white t-shirts? They never stay white. Look at that.
That's true.
Through the middle there.
Nice.
So we're playing this false 9 at the minute, aren't we? Oh, that was unlucky. That was a bit. So Cherky is on the right. Cherky's on the right-hand side. Sabio's now coming. Oh, well,
nice. Well done from
Mamouche. Not seen much of Reinders so far. There he is.
He's sitting deep. There we go. Pass from Phil. Nice one from Phil. Nice from Cherky. Still got a ball.
Gonna get Mrs. to wake me up when Echeverry comes on. Are you bored already? 8 minutes in and he's bored. We're not 15-0 up. That's a foul, right? You're always welcome, Luke. You know that. Always welcome. As long as you don't slag the audience off when you come on. Oh, Cherky, no.
Sure.
Oh, yo!
Oh! Mamouche, nearly.
Mamouche. Just wide of the old left-hand post.
Oh, that's nice from Cherky. You see those flicks he does, yeah? He's so smart. And Mamouche just unlucky there, man.
Keeper did something there that a defender did. Look at Pep Linders there next. That must be killing Liverpool fans watching Pep Linders stood sat there like that.
Isn't James French there as well?
With what James French has done with the set pieces.
Is he there, Martin, or the
what French has done with those set pieces?
I don't know if he's there or not, Martin. Is he there or nah? Because I've been asking around and I do.
He's there because everyone else is there.
Yeah.
Why would he not be there?
Maybe. I don't know because I haven't heard anything on like him being there. But hey, because so he's done set pieces and just a good amount of analysis as well. Just a bit of both in terms of a dual role.
Yeah, I don't do some beds, Adam. I don't believe in them. I think they're dangerous. My missus does them, and I've told her not to do them, but she will not listen to me. She does some beds. I can't stand some beds. I think they're dangerous. But it's, you know, Cade said he's there. Cade says he's
Go on, Cade.
Who's the manager of Wydad? Do we know?
He looks like a shaven Ragnar. I'm not gonna lie to you. He looks like a clean shaven version of Ralph Ragnar.
Where it is. It's a manager called Benchacham. Mohammed Aminate Benchamin confirmed as Wydad's coach, and they're on the attack.
Oh.
That should have been one each, to be fair. That should have been one each.
The ball
Cleared it. Well done, Mamouche. Hold it.
No,
there you go, lad.
Shirkers.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. I've not heard of that. Oh, he's on. Yeah, Elliot's confirmed he's on.
So that was Ake right then, right? Does Ake look slower?
I think with the surgery coming back from, so maybe you'll have a bit of time to adjust.
Hello, JJ. How are you, mate? Hope you're good. Thank you for joining us and saying hello. Rico
Luke's comment, mate.
Again, lost. I do fear for Rico. I do. I fear for him.
Do you think that's going to make Ake more of a center back though, because he might lose some pace from that surgery?
I think it'll make him more rotational.
Yeah.
I think you're going to have to be
clever
how you probably roll. I think with the big squad we're going to have, I think we're going to have to use rotational very cleverly here. See, I would rotate even in this competition more because with the humidity and the games, I know there's some off time. Right, hang on, we've got a set piece. This is what I'm intrigued at. I'm saying that as I don't just French even began his job then. Because Bichen's, remember it was Bichen's who was doing the set pieces for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
The
mad thing, he's doing a set piece coach. That's the mad thing.
What an awful keeper top. Illuminous yellow, purple socks, black boots, and black gloves.
Is he going to a circus or something, man?
Right,
want to take him.
Right, well, that was a good touch from Tajani, that. Oh, no, it was Tajani. Yeah. It's the number 4 throwing me off. Tajani's doing CDM here, isn't he?
Nice pressing back, nice. Good. Foul. Oh, they're playing on now. Good. Another one. The tempo's nice.
Hang on, Dash. His buddy commentating more than me here, is Dash. He's excited.
I'm on game mode, man. I gotta be on top, man. All of this.
And I said, I don't think Mamouche is a City player. First touch is awful. Oh, I don't know if I agree with you there, mate. Don't know if I agree with you there. Rico, do not see a future for him at City. But I'll always agree with the man because he's got the best profile picture ever. He's got El Mago, the greatest ever City player. Fight me on it. Elliot, fight me on it. fight me on David Silva. I don't care anymore. David Silva is the greatest ever. He's the GOAT for City.
Chat, Martin
Always,
flip
always
flops on
right,
this
mate.
all the time,
Flip flop
guys.
for Luke, and you are missed, by the way.
Yeah.
Go on.
Big
What was
up.
that?
No, I was just say you flip flop on this all the time. What's up,
No,
Luke? Good to see you
it's
down there,
like,
Luke.
No, but it's like look, Elliot's put you change your opinion again. It's like choosing your favorite. I won't say it because, but if we were in the evening, I'd say it. Oh, what is that? That is piss poor. Who gave that ball away there? Because that was lackadaisical and lazy. Thought we cut that crap out. Who gave that ball away? It was O'Reilly, wasn't it?
I think it was Nico. Yeah, it was Nico.
Yeah, O'Reilly. Come on, Doc. But
No.
for God's sake! That's where Doku's got to be going, overlapping already. Got a corner out there, though. Basically, what I was going to say is, and I don't mind, I'll get cancelled for it. Wasn't Cherk. It was Cherk who gave the ball away. I thought it was O'Reilly.
Yeah, it was Turkey. I was about to say that.
Was it Cherk, right?
Mhm.
Thank you, Spartacus, for correcting me. What are they doing? He's playing rugby league. Why has he got his... What's he going on?
Oi, you tried it.
What's with the WWE stuff?
Oi!
Oh, ref!
That's got to be a red, man. What the?
What are we doing here?
What the hell, man?
I've
NFL head. Well, nah.
I've got headlocks and pile drivers in the bloody box, and he's just kicked him in the midriff.
Oh my, how's that not red?
Malula just kicked Mamouche in the bollocks. What's going on here?
Oh my god, man. That's crazy.
Oh my god. You see what I mean now, Ed? That they're literally doing WWE tactics, this lot. Anyway, I was going to say, choosing between KDB and choosing between Kate and David Silver is like choosing your favourite position. There's never a bad position. You know what I mean? Right. Well, what's he on here? Oh, Alan is right. Mickey Mouse. Right. Foden's. I love Foden's hairstyle. I might do that for Turkey. I don't think I've got enough hair to do that.
What buzz cut you want?
No, I don't think I've got enough. He hasn't got a buzz cut.
Let me check. Oh, he doesn't have it now.
Right. Hey, what's the ball? Oh.
The ball. Yeah, just grow it out, mate. Grow it out.
Elliot's gone go home. Mamouche fed up with hanging on. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. They're even pulling shirts in the box. I've got more hair on my big toe. Seen your legs. Hairy as anything. Cade, you don't have enough hair. I don't know why we're hair shaming here. No need for this. Too much hair shaming going on. But they're off again. He's literally grabbing him. Oh, ref, come on.
Oh my word. Come on, man. Come on. To the goalie.
Tell you what, Foden's shooting on sight a lot earlier now. No, Governor.
That's because he's now got stamina.
I found this out because between me and you, and we're all friends here and we're all family, I will say this. I was looking at having a hair transplant done. And Joe Dennis,
Okay.
which means I'll go into my private group chat with my mates. Joe, by the way, I've resigned now, mate. Just so you know, I've resigned, sadly. My 10 years is over. Hello, Martin Powell. My moose looks class. I don't know about you, but this feels like the exciting start next season. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. So sadly, mate, yeah, it looks like my time is over. Savio,
John Cena, yeah?
Omar injured.
No, he's fine. He's a backup. Not earlier on.
Well, CM City, you'd be injured if someone just give you a straight kick into the balls.
That's what Alex once said. Could have been killed.
Could have been killed. I can't do a Scotch accent. All over. Go on, I'll kill him.
Yeah.
In.
On wide.
Lozano got in. He leapt like a salmon. Look at that from Nathan. Oh, leapt like a salmon. Oh, I don't like that ball. There's something annoying me about that football. Something not running true with that ball at the minute. I'm not buying one. I was going to buy me some one balls today. More time for the stuff you love, pal. Think you may. Sadly, mate, I'd negotiated, but screw, you know what it is. They had to make the right decision. I understand. School have been very good, but parents are parents, mate. But yeah, it means I've got more time with you, beautiful people.
Nice. Free to play. To Doku.
Full-time YouTuber. Thought you'd never say the day. Ed's coming in as co-pilot. I'm going to pay him 3 Mars bars, couple of Snickers.
Oh, you could have paid him with Walkers.
You got sacked in the morning, basically. No, I didn't get sacked, Cade. Nope, I did not get sacked.
See, in those moments, I would rather Doku not try to attack there because we have nobody in the box.
By the way, Luke, can I just say, you made a very good tweet this morning. Disagreed with your other tweet about Bernardo. Disagree with your Bernardo 1 year thing. I know what you're saying, but I disagreed on that. But I totally agree with your tweet this morning, Luke, of no matter what happens, some fans are just never going to be happy now. Last season has caused too much anger and upset for any fans to come back. You're never going to get the fan base as it was, Luke. I wish we could. Just sadly, I think too many are upset over it and they won't forgive it. Sadly. But this is why we have this amazing family community like you guys. He's just Nick. Look, oh, that's a bit of skill.
Oh my word. Get up. Piss off. Get up. I'm going to go for a penalty, guys.
One, El Mago, City's greatest. I wasn't alive for Colin Bell. I don't like the fact we allowed him to do kick-ups there. Didn't like that.
That's a violation, I'm not going to lie to you.
I didn't like O'Reilly just standing and watching him. We stop that. I can't stand it. I can't stand this arms behind your back and watch. Foden looks very lively at the minute, as does Savio. This is
again.
terrible.
Enough Turkey, nice and build up.
It's only the first game. Go on, Shirky. Right, Savio, sorry. Oscar Bobanec. Right, let's calm down, bloody hell. We're 22 minutes in and we're killing them already. Eat shit, get him out. See, I like that from Victor Hayes there. Throw him out the way. You're not gonna like this. O'Reilly's been shocking in that left back position so far. He's all over the gaff.
Yes.
O'Reilly does not look like the same O'Reilly last season. And I'm not even calling out a youngster. I'm not doing it for that. But at the minute, he's standing around and he's ball watching and he's getting powder puffed off the ball too much.
Like he just got pushed down to the ground right there.
He's 6 foot odd. He shouldn't be getting pushed to the ground like that. Yeah. Pep's having a... Is the drinks breaks in this? I have seen some doing it. Alan's message me. Effing Lewis.
Yeah, and this is why I was telling people, this is why you can't just say O'Reilly is our starting left back because he still needs to learn and develop.
The reason I want to see Ain't Nora because mean, they're having the drinks break now. The one thing I want to say about no lag for me, mate, on Channel 5. Do you mean lag on the stream? Let me know if there's lag on the stream. Please let me know. We want the best experience for you guys. The one thing I will say is, I was thinking about this. I was listening to, is it Wolves? Some at Wolves TV or something. It was a podcast. And they were talking about Ryan Aitnori, and they said, brilliant going forward, amazing, but defensively, he is shocking. And I want to just see that. I haven't seen enough of him to know that.
He's not shocking, Martin. He's not shocking.
I don't know. I don't know. I need to see it. But then again, Sam Lee was slagging off Reinders. He said very good going forward, but he's very iffy defensively. He doesn't tackle.
You know, one of my uni mates here, Martin, he's a Milan fan, and he eventually offered his loss against Bologna, which he was fuming about in the Coppa Italia. He eventually told me about Reinders and said that with Reinders, he's exactly like Gundogan. The thing is with him, don't expect him to be going on the ground too much because aerially he's amazing. In terms of just getting second balls in, he's great. Overload's great. Defensively, he's not that bad, but don't expect like Rodri level type of like physical interceptions or like a Fernandinho. But overall, he's a fantastic player. Overall.
Yeah, you're not really going to see that in today's game because he's playing deeper.
Yeah, Reinders is playing the CDM, and so you're not going to have him burst him forward. It was a good run from Doku, that. It's fair enough, Mike with Bernard. I think I just want to see Ruben. Rodri, I think Elliot made a great point this morning, Luke. I think Rodri needs to focus coming back from his ACL. And Ruben Diaz, I'll be honest with what I've heard, Luke, he's very quiet in the dressing room. Diaz is not a captain in the dressing room as people think he is, Luke. He's not as vocal. This keeper does not want to catch at all, does he? 26 minutes on the clock. City 1, Wydad FC 0. I think Rodri will get the captain's role eventually. I just think this season it's just while he recovers from his ACL so he can fully concentrate on that. Diaz, I stopped saying Diaz as captain after the Southampton comments. I don't want to hear that from a captain. If Kyle Walker had made those comments that Ruben Diaz did after Southampton, people would have gone crazy. And you know that, Luke, and you know the comments I mean. It's your opinion, mate. We don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree, and that's the beauty of the game. But Diaz didn't show captain material after that Southampton game for me. I don't want my captain to be an arrogant prick. And I thought it was a bit too arrogant and a bit too not us. I don't know.
It's like accountability.
The one thing I will say about Bernardo is he shows more fight and determination than a lot of other players. Yeah, his playing style may not be as good in some games. Oh, we're going to hit one from here.
Ooh, another one.
I have looked at getting a timer spot because StreamYard's very hard to get one. It's the system. I don't use OBS Streamlabs. If I used OBS, I could get one like that. But StreamYard is he doesn't allow timers. I will keep looking into it though. Do appreciate it. And I know some people prefer a timer. Oh, go on, Docu, and again, mate. What's the weather out there in a minute?
In Jersey, you're probably looking. I can tell you it quick. It's probably going to be in the 80s.
So I think you look at the sweat on Big Hayes already, and we're only 28 minutes on the clock. Alf, good evening, mate. Afternoon. Fake competition. New kid looks good on you though, mate. Fake competition. Oh, what you don't keen on it? And it is what it is, guys. You're watching, sir. Listen, if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. With the humidity, I can probably 90, 95. Feels like.
Yeah, humidity is 70%.
You got to remember, this is about just topping the group or getting
Make
out.
a pass, man. Look at my moosh. There we go.
4-on-3 here. They play this right.
Oh, poor pass.
It's all agreed mismatch. But again, O'Reilly's contract's agreed. I don't know when the announcements are due to be mismatch. I really don't. Very weird. Are you just seeing the Mamouche Bowl?
Yeah.
30 minutes on the clock. City 1, Wydad. Wydad Casablanca. I will grace them with their full name. Morocco 0. Doku.
Martin, remember, it was like 6 months ago, and in the space, and he said about Mudryk on the list. Yeah. Have you seen what Fabrizio posted? It's crazy.
What?
He said that the FA officially charged him with what's it called, with doping. Yeah, and could face a 3 to 4 year ban. Craziness, man. Honestly. And this is the thing, man. Is like, I know we're going off topic, but in football, yeah, people have got to be careful of the drugs, man. They're taking, especially from the doctors, like for
He
football and
was,
doctors, etc.
but Dars, he
Go
was
ahead.
like in the gym. Like he took more gym pictures than on the pitch pictures.
He got called up by a gym influencer, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot his name, but he got called out by one as well, which is not good for his rep. Now it's all over the top. Nah. But yeah, people gotta be careful, man, because I know obviously Pep Guardiola back in the day, he was anabolics and all that. Same with many other footballers. And Dele Alli, he was talking about in the interview with going on the overlap about how the Spurs doctors gave him antidepressants and all that. Like they were just giving him like pills like constantly, like they were smarties. So yeah. If a footballer, then you gotta be careful with this rubbish, man, because it can end your career.
Well, you don't know what's in different things, do you? That's the thing.
That's the worrying part. Like it's not even about what you're taking, it's about what is it.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my word, my god! Oh my! Oh sh! Oh my! We're not 1-1 down. No, 1-1. No, 1 down, but equalised.
What was Victor Hayes doing there? Big up Edison, by the way.
Yeah. Big up Edison for that save. And he was onside as well.
When do I think Haaland gets captain? I think he's just learning at the minute. He's in the captain's group. He's just going to learn. He's still young. Pep has talked about it, Luke. Pep has talked about Erling Haaland in captaincy. I think people are looking too much into this Bernardo Silva as captain. They're making too big a thing out of it.
The ball did bounce weird there.
Is his daughter out there? Is Pep's daughter out there?
I don't know. How should I know?
Why is his daughter on the bench? That's weird. I'm just trying to see if I find the quotes of Pep Guardiola. He has spoke about Haaland.
Wait, by the way, Luke, yeah? Luke, obviously, like, with Silva's 12, it's like 12 months left for Silva. And I don't think Haaland will get it, like, in 2-3 years' time, because I think Roger will be lined up next if he does, well, when they announce that he extended. But I think with Erling, he got to have enough time to be a captain. I don't think he can do it now. Because he's the next big thing, ain't he? So he just got to fill out our resume, keep on having that winning mentality, and maybe in 4 or 5 years' time, he can start to become a captain, a proper one, because he's part of the Norway squad as well, in like the captaincy group. So, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Pep Guardiola and 4 captains. Well, first, Erling Haaland is so young, but he has to start to learn what it means to be a captain, because he will be here hopefully for many, many, many years. Sooner or later, he will take that position as first one. When you have Bernardo, Ruben, and Rodri, plus Ilkay as an unbelievable captain of the year with the treble, he will learn. And especially, he took the decision because he's incredibly respected. So he will be it in time. He's just learning at the minute. Learning. Told you, Cade. You all laughed at me about the ball. See, so what you're saying is I've got a good eye. You're saying I've got a good eye then? I can tell when a football ain't running right. I coached long enough to know when a football ain't running right. All of them CM City. All the City ones I'm doing watch-alongs for. Right. Cherka, what's he saying?
Come on,
Right.
let's
All over the
get some
top.
passes together.
Where's his support?
I feel like we're getting a little sloppy here.
You know what we look like? We looks like we're tired. Right, Pep Linders is actually now talking with Pep. I think they're all getting. I think the heat is getting to them all. They're tired.
Isn't it only like 5 subs?
I think we'll see the subs soon. Then we'll see subs at half time. 35 on the clock. City 1, Wydad 0. The trouble is, Wydad aren't coming out. They're playing on the break. Remember, this is only the first game. Let's not all start. Should be winning 15-0, 10-0. Let's all relax. So what's that from? That's lazy from Turkey, that. That's lazy from Turkey, that. Just sticks his bloody leg out.
That was what's it called? Mamouche.
Well, Mamouche has put weight on then.
Yeah.
Because he's not that bloody big. Against part-timers, FIFA. These aren't part-timers, mate. These are a full team.
Yeah.
Auckland City were made up of bloody part-timers.
Plumbers.
Well, Mamouche looks a lot bigger than Cherky then.
Yeah, because Mamouche was the one that put his leg over the Wydad player and obviously fouled him, so.
I can't see the numbers or the names on the back properly. That's the problem.
Isn't the front
I think all 11, they're not allowed to change all 11, Governor. They can only make 5 subs, mate. Can only make 5 substitutions. It's not a pre-season friendly. Well, rules. That's why I'm saying I think you've got to play the heat and the humidity factor into this as well. Let's not just start destroying them. But hell, 36 minutes in and we're starting like we were last season. Let's all chill a little bit.
Come on, lads, man. First game back.
Yeah, let's not destroy him here. We can constructively criticise, but come on, let's not. Like, that was poor there from Savio. Right. The only thing
Take a shot, someone.
I don't think the movement's as quick, but I do think that's down to heat. Turkey across.
Go on. I should be calling that. You should be scoring that.
How's the keeper got to it? That should have been 2-0 that from Foden. That was better play from Setter. Got to find the space. That was a great ball from Cherka and Foden. Yeah, that should have been.
And that's what Turkey can give you right there. You know, he's good at finding spaces and putting balls into the box.
That's why I think we're going to play a bit different. I don't. Jesus Christ! What's that about? I've got to say, these are the most aggressive team I've seen in this whole tournament so far.
No, you haven't seen the South American teams, Martin.
Actually, yeah. I've seen Boca Juniors the other day against them.
Took out somebody.
Yeah, the amount of red cards, man, in that game. Crazy.
Are they just taking the European clubs out completely here or something?
I mean, to be fair to you, the North African, South American teams, they'll take it seriously.
They're more physical anyway.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, their leagues are way more physical.
I've never seen a Royal Rumble in a box.
They may look skinny, but they're actually proper physical. So it's a weird, probably the culture thing
That-
over
Like, have
there.
you ever
that was Paul from Turkey. That
Yeah.
watched like a Brazil versus Argentina or
Oh
Ecuador and
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah,
them?
yeah. I watched Boca Juniors and Independiente and all that, and yeah. But I'm more focusing on the crowd than I am the game because I think the crowd during them Argentinian derbies are really. That's where you get the action. You know what I mean? No wonder they need metal detectors going in there. Jack West says, "Fucking Lewis, he's not happy." I think
Yeah, Rico's dropped off a bit.
I think Wydad have adapted to the conditions a lot quicker than we have. I think the pitch is slow, the heat's killing them. See, this is why I've always said it. A lot of the South American and African teams they do adjust to humidity a lot quicker, don't they?
Yeah, they're excellent. They usually play in hot conditions as well, and even sometimes in cold conditions too, especially in the American continent. So, whereas in the UK, it's just fucking grey clouds, rain.
Does that rain does? Doco, what the
Yeah,
hell's
that
going
was
on in this
nice.
box? I won't mind if they were trying to kick the ball. They're just trying to kick every man going.
I'm telling you,
LP
man. Come on, give it 1-2. There we go.
balling 41 minutes on the clock. Corner to Chanel.
Whoa.
We seriously need to calm down as a fan base. Exactly, mate. I'm totally on board with you. I think we said this earlier, didn't we? In a show a few weeks back, didn't we? I think it's going to take a while for people to forget last season. They're not going to learn from it. There's too much hate going on from last season still.
Hey man, I would just advise people stay off certain channels if you guys feel like it's too much.
Yes. Go on.
Ooh. Tell you what, we're scoring off corners now. Hey,
Go
Phil
on.
Foden with the
Get in
assist
there.
and the goal. Doku with a finish. Let's go. Sorry,
So apparently Phil's finished, man.
Ed sat there going, "You idiots."
Ed's there thinking, don't shout too much, man. My boss is behind me.
We scored off a corner. What? Tell you what, that is two great corners from Phil Foden. Doku, bat stick. Look at that. Brave. Took
Threw
the
his
ball
body into
nice
it,
and
man.
early as well. Good finish that from Doku.
Man done the front kick, you know. Go on, Mr. Miyagi karate kick. Let's go.
Man did the front kick. Man did the front kick. Oh, he's not gritty in. There's no grid there.
You freaking Amrabat tackled Arcade.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
Do you think that Amrabat's got an issue? We scored from a set piece. We did. Yeah, by the way, can I be honest with you? Upside down, I know what you're doing, and I get it, and it's your choice. I'm not keen on the name because my sister has Down syndrome.
Come on, man. It's not really the best.
So I'm just saying it. My sister does have Down syndrome, mate. And I know you didn't know, and I know I get that you didn't know, and you're not trying to. Just be careful because you don't know what other people have got in their family. Martin, only 5 to go. I did say 7-0. I did. Chat, hit the thumbs up. Big up Thunder. Do you know what? For an Arsenal fan, you are so supported. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, mate. Because you do. I echo something Dap said last week about yourself. You really do support, especially myself and Daps on this channel. You are really supported. Thank you so much, mate. Much love to you, and I hope you're well. We've shown some good quality going forward. I think we'll score more goals as a result. Yeah, we do. listen, if we can show positive signs, it's a way forward. We're not going to get perfection in the first game. We're not going to get everything done. No, don't ban him. Don't ban him. No, don't ban him.
Nah, don't ban him.
We don't ban straight away, mate, just so he knows. He doesn't know. He doesn't know about my sister, so I don't think he means it in offence to me. That's all I'm saying, and I appreciate that, mate. Oh yeah, there we go. Salute Luke. Yeah, Luke, go and show Luke not in my lifetime a lot of love as well, mate. A lot of love. No one. I get you didn't know.
Are there any subs you guys? Who'd you guys change here?
At half time, I'd bring on 8 Nora.
Yeah, for Nico O'Reilly.
I'd take Rico off, bring Nunes on. I'd go with Nunes and 8 Nora, second half. Good effort.
Ooh.
When's a good time to bring Rodri on? For anyone.
60th minute.
Okay, let me change it. With the way these are playing and the way these are tackling, that's why I'm asking.
All right, then. If you want to be extra precautious, then maybe the 80th minute.
I was gonna say 70th.
I'm not sure I'd bring him on.
But Martin, these are how all the teams play.
Is Al Aina like this? Al Aina. Go on. I tell you what, one thing I will give Samuel is actually driving down the line today. I still would like to see him and Doku swap over, you know.
And you know what, Martin? I criticize Doku a lot, but you know today he's box rushing a lot. He's getting to the right areas. Fair play on him because there's some box rushes as well. So yeah, fair play. I'll give credit where it's due.
You got to big up the Wydad fans. Look at them. 3 minutes about the time.
But more, you know, he loves
to come on and have a say at half time. I will put the link in.
He loves the invertedness. You know, he loves that, Martin.
Yeah. Oh, he tried the turkey chip. Doesn't do it.
Oh, Turkey with a nice. You see that?
Yeah. Why? That's when you're going to get with Turkey, by the way. It's the fact that he's so technically gifted and he's so much of a magician. He will do those things and you'll get frustrated when he doesn't do it. But when it comes off.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say Turkey's going to frustrate people. But when he does
in a good way,
it's going to be amazing. But then when he doesn't do it, you're going to be like, "Urgh."
Yeah.
He's going to be one of them players we're going to have to get used to.
Martin was talking about this, the flares of tricks. The flares of tricks.
Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm already seeing it. What the hell? Rangers was just going there. Go on, Reinders.
Just press a lot.
Yeah. He should have started who? Absolutely no need for Rodders until he's chomping at the bit. Yeah, I'm probably not even bringing him on this game. I'm probably not. Now, I bring on Nico Gonzalez before Rodri right now.
I'm surprised he didn't start him, actually.
Do you know when I think we'll see us a bit more thing when we play Juve?
So I'm going to say Juventus probably he'll start him a lot more.
And
maybe come on for
Juve's just a bit more. That's going to be like a game, a normal game. I'd say normal game, but look, they're just, and I get it, they're not as technically gifted as City, so they're gonna do a bit of the dark arts, and I respect it. That ball better get back to them. Jesus, don't mind Victor Hayes, but you can tell he's young sometimes.
Yes,
you can.
Yeah, back him a lot.
Right, that's half time. City 2, Wydad FC 0. Phil Foden with the goal very early on, and then we scored for corner. Phil Foden corner. So what I'll do is now. But why is Ed looking like he's like really?
I just saw what Victor Hayes just did. I just saw.
See what I mean?
Massive amount of hate. He's very good, but he's just raw
If you
still, so
do
he
want
needs to be
to
learning.
join,
But the thing is, Husinov did something similar, but in the box.
Yeah. So they have great traits, but it's raw.
hang on, I've just got to take this phone call. Can you two just run it for 1 sec?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, man. But yeah, Ed, how's it going?
Let's
Like,
talk
how
about
many
the
things?
positives first, Darsh. What are some positives for you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Edison's been good. You know what I mean? A few good saves, etc. Kicking outside the box, yeah, probably not the best, but hey, listen, we've got a shot stopping today, so that's nice. You want to ask you about Rico Lewis? That's the main thing in the chat so far, and on Twitter. So what do you think about Rico Lewis, mate?
I think he's done okay, but that's the thing with somebody like Rico. He can like drift in and out of a game. So 1 minute he's on the ball, he's moving it. Then 2 3 minutes you don't really see him, and that's really his issue. Um, I really haven't seen him get like beaten. Like he's positionally wise, he's been good. It's just that there's times where you don't notice he's out there.
I get what you mean because that the first 10 minutes there, he was lively. He was getting around in the midfield, popping the ball off here and there, and he just basically making sure that the attack gets with him. Whereas in the last 30 minutes here, he's either a right back, sometimes trying to help out with Nico O'Reilly or left back. We're trying to do too many roles, whereas he needs to be sticking to that one position. And that's the thing with Rico, man, is the fact that because in that treble year, he was brought on way too early in terms of into the first team because he was 2 years ahead of many others in the EDS. And I said this to people back like a long time ago that it's great that he's doing all of this now, but later in his career, he'll probably struggle a lot more because he doesn't have that maturity just yet. So and it's even showing in the past 10 minutes in the Wydad game. And that's why I said also, should we loan him out if he can't get the game time he wants? Because he's a number 8, and if he can't get game time there, then he's out of the word because I don't think he has to play a right back or a left back. Because we've seen it for England, and even in our face of our crisis, he played left back and he got destroyed. So I think it was going to be a big step for him today. So yeah, not particularly keen on King Rico Willis today. I think we get subbed off, but we'll see when. Our centre back pairings, man, Ake and Vito Hayes.
Um, you can kind of tell like this is like a like I was saying before. You can tell Ake's coming back from surgery. You can tell Hayes is a youngster, so you know you're not going to see like the best. Um, there's been some balls that gone over the top of them. But for the most part, they've handled everything well. Um, but still shaky sometimes.
With Vito Hayes mainly.
Yeah,
With him, yeah, it's the fact that he looks confident on the ball. But I think this is decision making because the
yeah.
Wydad players are they're not giving him 5 or 4 seconds on the ball. It's 2 seconds and you get dispossessed. So he has to really understand his opposition a bit more. I think overall he's done good. Now he's a bit suspect in the last 6 minutes on his defending because we could have conceded, and obviously the whole chat will be on his case. But overall he's been fine. I think he can improve better on in the second half, and
But
we'll
this
have
is
to
what
see
we
on that.
this is. But these are the type of games you want him to do these type of things.
Yeah,
To get the rust off, to actually get some minutes to where he can understand what works, what doesn't.
it's
You
not just
know,
that, Ed. It's like he's come from a different continent, and he's been gone straight into a team. He started a few games in the FA Cup. I think I subbed on for a Premier League game earlier on, if you can correct me. He hasn't been playing that much games ever since, and I don't know whether he's done some indoor games and behind the scenes, or maybe done a few minutes in the EDS when the first team were out. I don't know, but he hasn't played football for a long time, and I think that Russell's always going to be there for Vita Hayes. I think for Nathan Ake, he's just rusting off that dust as well, like I said before, and he's just come off of a big surgery. So yeah, I think Ake and what's it called? Rejoice. They're fine for now, but we'll see in the second half. I think we can definitely agree on Nico Riley has not been the best today. Certainly not, because he's what 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". You can't be getting dispossessed of the ball like that. You know what I mean? You just can't. And I think it's one of those scenarios where he just he's like I said, he's a 10 slash second striker. Like he's not a left back. I know Zinchenko was the same, but we can't think everyone's going to be a Zinchenko or a Fabian Delph because some people just don't have it on a consistent basis or mold into that type of player. So I think, like Martin said before, maybe Nico Riley could be one of those ones where we will be like, oh, could it be sold? I mean, this summer we'll go on loan because he's agreed on the contract, but we have to see when it gets announced or it be signed. That's one of those things. But anyways, midfield. What do you think?
Um, Midfield's been. I mean, I think with how they're defending us, you're not going to really see the midfield tick away. And also because Rangers isn't a six.
Yeah,
But for the most part, I like that. I like the directness. It's not a lot of sideway passes. It's forward, 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 or either going out to the wing, right? So that's what I liked about the midfield. There has been some balls given away cheaply at times, but for the most part, it's been, I would say, okay slash good.
you know with like Wydad and obviously Randers, he's playing more of a sixth role, and the way they're pressing Wydad, yeah, it's like you actually like if you look at the Premier League, we've been getting run over all year. Let's be honest with you, from that big period of October and December, we've been our midfield been getting ran through over, and Wydad's been doing no different to what the team were doing back in October or in December. I feel like with Reinders is the fact that because he's quite comfortable on the ball and he's just so composed, I feel like as if Foden has been given the license to go forward a lot more and find the spaces. Because when we saw Foden without Rodri, without a proper, no, he's not a holding fit, I mean midfielder, but a proper eight. I feel like as if Foden suffers, he doesn't get that space. Because if you look at Foden, his probably biggest traits is ball carrying, tight spaces into the box, and getting that freedom. And he's got it today. And I think with Reinders facilitating for both Cherky and Foden, I think it's worked out well. Now, obviously, it's Wydad, and you can't presume that that's it's going to be like that against obviously Wolves on the first day
Yeah.
back. But so far it's good. I feel like with Cherky, yeah, and let's be honest, he has had a good phases of play, nice dribbling, good flicks and tricks in here and there, but I don't think he's gotten into the game as much as we've seen before.
Yeah.
And that's just being honest, very honest. What do you think about Cherky so far? Like, is anything that
Well,
interests you?
I mean, I know everybody has big expectations for him, but I think right now, when players first come into the team, they're trying to find their way. And, especially with he's also a young player too. So he's not just gonna come in here and be like, everything needs to come through me. He's gonna try to link up the play, he's gonna try to find players, he's gonna try to build up that chemistry. Um, and we've seen that. Like when he got into the box one time, a beautiful cross, um, some nice link up play with Savino. So I think he's played good. Like I said, he's given away the ball a couple times, but he's going to do that because of the type of player he is. But overall, I would say he's been good. Um, Not great. I know, like I said, everybody wants him to be great, but just let him ease himself into the team first.
Yeah, I mean, with him, we see him tucking to the right a lot, and that's where Savio does as well. But I think he's helping out Savio and a lot more better because he's always putting them through balls in behind for
Yeah.
Savio, and Savio's exploiting it very well as well. And speaking of obviously attackers, Mamouche, Doku, Savino,
Oh, let me just say this about Foden. I think Foden's been probably the best player so far.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, go on, mate.
Foden's been lively. He's been crashing crashing the box. You know, it's been pressing well. It's good to see him getting around the pitch better than in the last season. And you can tell he's a goal scorer.
Yeah,
And just the position he takes up and everything. So far my player of the match so far is probably Phil Foden.
and even one of the goals as well, or the crosses he's making. It's the fact that we've not seen Phil Foden press as much. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. He's not really a presser. He's not someone that will get a ball off you in 5 seconds. He's one of those guys where you see him around the D area and you can just trust him to exploit his spaces going forward. This game today, yeah, I've seen him press a lot and with intelligence, not like a chicken like pressing like a Julian Alvarez would do, or like a Gabriel Jesus at times. Like Phil Foden, yeah, in general, he's like the way he's handling the ball, the way that he's helping out with Reinders, and obviously with Vito Hayes. I think it's great, man. So great.
For the forwards, I mean, I think our wingers have been I think our wingers have been good. I think they've been taking their man on well. I think they've been getting into the box, taking up some good positions, pressing well. Um, like what's so for like Savino, I think um he's been doing some good things. I mean, he's still trying to find that final pass, and I think that's the same for Doku at times too. But I like how he's been taking his man on because there's been moments last season I feel like he didn't do that enough. Because when he's confident in his dribbling ability, he is a handful. So
Yeah.
it's good to
Oh,
see
by the way,
that.
Ed, give me 1 or 2 minutes, mate. I need to dip out and do something for a bit.
Yeah,
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 just
yeah, man.
2 minutes here. So yeah, inside of the chat. Yeah.
Yep. I think Daku Daku's been doing a really good job. He's been really physical. Um, really, when he loses the ball, he's been eager to get it back. Um, and I think we saw some of that even last season, right? Just that physical nature of himself with putting his body in the line for a tackle, you know, getting people off the ball. Marmouche, I think we all know Marmouche isn't a nine, right? He's been kind of like drifting around that area, drifting in and out on the wings, linking up play, taking some shots outside of the box, done some nice things. Um, but really, I don't say we've gotten him into the game enough for my liking. But the other team is playing a low block at the same time. So I mean mid to low block. What's going on, chat? Let me see. Just give me 1 sec so I can just read some of the comments. So, let's see. Sorry, chat. My Wi-Fi is messing up here. Trying to get to the comments. One sec, chat. But no, share your opinion in the chat. What changes would you guys make? I know we talked about that before. Who would you want to change out? Right. I know we talked about the fullbacks potentially being an option. Would you want to change up the midfield? Would you want to bring up a Nico Gonzalez into the midfield? To just change the style up? Would you want to change a winger? Would you want to see Oscar Bob? Come on now. Share your opinions in the chat.
Sorry about that. Right. Total Sports him. How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, are you folks?
Yeah. So are you finding the first half so far?
So I'm not quite liking setup, if I'm honest with you. As soon as I saw the lineups before the game, it's not the whole lineup is. I mean, it's not the whole lineup in itself, but it's just more the Cherky playing alongside Foden. Like, if I'm not mistaken, they both like to occupy similar sort of positions.
What is it? So is it just a positional sense of it, or?
Yeah, so basically, from what I'm seeing, Cherky's not being as effective as he could be because it seems to me, he wants to go into that right attacking midfield sort of area, if you like, so drifting in from the right. And Foden naturally likes to do that himself. So neither of them's able to, no, neither of them taking up the initiative to go to the left, I suppose. So that's what I'm finding. But I guess one of the luxuries you've got with this tournament and with the opposition we've got today is that you can experiment. I mean, we wouldn't know if it could work, if it does, or if it can't work unless you actually give it a go, kind of thing. And maybe it's something that might just take a bit of time as well, but just something I just picked up on.
Can I ask a question? I'm going to ask this everyone. Is everyone looking at Cherky and thinking KDB? Are we all expecting KDB?
Not as a whole, no. But it just depends. It's one of those where we're bringing in a guy that's 21, and we can't hold him to the same standards as like a prime or an experienced Kevin De Bruyne. You can't do that. That'd be naive.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Are people being too 45 minutes in?
Yeah.
And we're being a bit too judgmental, if you know what I mean.
See, I think the issue is, Martin, it's not even is he KDB or not. It's more the Wirtz versus Cherky issue. Because that has kicked off big. Ever since we got linked with Cherky and the whole Wirtz thing fell apart, all you've seen on social media, all you've seen on YouTube is just videos of like Wirtz versus Cherky, who's going to do better or who's getting a better deal, this and that. And it's like one of those where two different players coming from completely different leagues, different skill set, different coaching. You can't. Let's just say now, Wirtz hits the ground running, or let's say one of them hits the ground running, the other doesn't. Suddenly, all right, one's a flop. That's not how it works in football. Like there's an adaptation aspect to football as well.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think, I mean, I'm sure I'm just flicking through Twitter now, and some people are having a bit of a meltdown. Really having a meltdown. I don't know.
Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to my car.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I think people have just got to relax. For me, this is about fitness. We have just kicked off, by the way. City now shooting from right to left. I think people. I'm just guessing now. I'm presuming some people have come in and thought we were going to revolutionise football. 35 minutes in straight away, and I think this is going to be a slow, gradual build. The way I look upon it is, as long as we're ready by August the 16th or whatever it is, which I think we will be, because again, I still think some of these players will leave. Some will leave that are out there, and some players will come in. I don't think we're fully finished on the rebuild, and City are through it. Good goalkeeping.
The question I've got for all of you, to be honest with you, is let's just say now, Premier League starts, and let's just say we assess it after 5 games, and it just turns out that Wirtz is doing better than Cherky. And I know, sorry, I keep going on about this whole issue, but let's just say Wirtz ends up settling in better on the two. You're gonna hear the fan bases go off on one, saying, "Oh, this is why we should never."
I don't think we can do that though. I think that's way unfair.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that. But mine, after everything we saw last season, with some of the meltdowns we experienced, do not be surprised if you start hearing some of the fan base saying, "Oh, we should never have walked away from the Wirtz deal and all that." And it's like, come on, you can't do that. You can't be doing that because
that's what I mean. This has got to be a patient thing. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Absolutely.
And people can't, and I know they'll do it. People read too much into this game. They will do. I know they will. Oh, and that's what's going to happen. But, you know, folding is folding, Cherky is Cherky, and Berts is Berts. And that's just the way it is for me. And that's the way we've got to look upon it is I don't, for me, as long as we're challenging this year, that's all I'm happy about. I'm not going to do anything, set any targets, and we'll just see where we land. I think we've got to look upon it at the end. We'll look at, for me, I'll make a judgment probably the end of July, start of August, see where the squad's at.
Yeah.
See what we've got. Because we might have a new goalie, we might have a new right back. We don't know where we're going to be in about a month.
Absolutely. And how many players, man, and you'll know this better than me, how many players has Pep signed where the first season, they're like, meh, all right. All of the second season comes and bosh, they're at it, a whole different level. Because we know with Pep's technical demands and the education he gives you, because that first season's always a very educational season with Pep. He drills a lot of information into you, and you're just adapting and moving with that and developing. And then all of a sudden, it registers, it hits, and suddenly the penny drops. And we've seen it with Mahrez, saw it with Bernardo, saw it with Sane, countless cases where second season just get going.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Right, is there anything else you want to add before we get back into the commentary of it, mate?
No.
Wydad are on a good block. Right, if you want to give us a call at full time, mate, we'll get you back on.
Bro, right, catch you shortly.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, bye.
Right, we are Spartacus. Thank you so much for the 11 months, mate. You are a superstar for coming up to your 1 year anniversary. Ed will be back. He's just folding now. There's been no changes at half time, I believe. So it's still as we were. City 2, Wydad 0. Here we go. So Reinders has looked very good. Probably a very muted performance, but a very good performance, if that makes sense. He's not done a misplay. Here we go with Doku now on the Doku. O'Reilly. Into Reinders. I don't know what's is he Reinders? Sabio. Oh, he's corner to Blues. Ed's back. You all right, Ed?
Yes. I gotta stay off camera.
I think he's just but I mean, looking at it, we have got this corner, by the way. We are 49-45 in. Foden with another corner. Good. And big. I'm liking these corners from Foden, you know. I'm liking the whip and the bend on him. Haaland there warming up. Nico G warming up. Oscar Bob warming up. Bernardo warming up. Rodri warming up. No, ain't Nora yet, though. No, Ryan ain't Nora. I've got a feeling you won't see ain't Nora while Doku's on the pitch.
You think so?
Yeah. Because ain't Nora's going to do what Doku's doing, isn't it?
That's not a good sign, though, Martin.
No, it may not be. I agree with you.
If he's the starting left back and you can't play with the starting left back.
Trouble is, they both want to get forward and spam crosses in, don't they? Oh, we lost Dash as well now. It's just me and you, Ed.
No, what were your positives from the first? I know you were gone. What were your positives from the first half?
Fitness. I think Tajani Reinders is a really big positive in it. Oh, it should be Edison's ball. I think Edison looked lively that first game. Got some good saves, some good blocks. Foden, much better. A lot more lively than what he has been from last season. I know it's on his first game in. Doku, a lot more positive. I'll give Doku credit. really, was gambling, especially for his goal. And that's all. It's very hard to take anything from this game right now because first game in it. Again, I'll probably see he's offside there, surely. I think you'll see more with probably Juventus game. Spartacus, good evening, mate. Afternoon. How are you?
Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm with you, Rose. I'm just excited for the future. I think for me, Ed, I'm playing the long game on this.
What you guys think of with Dohe today?
Nervous.
I think he looked very good on the ball. When he was defending, sometimes a little bit dodgy.
I think he's looked nervous.
Yeah.
Martin, is it true we're getting Bruno? No. David T, no strength, depth. Who said we've got no depth? We've got no depth on the bench. Who said that?
I guess Haaland is not strength.
I think he's joking. I think that's a joke. That's a joke.
Oh, right. Yeah. By the way, David, I want to ask this. Saw a rumor today. By the way, that NUFC talk's got postponed till next Tuesday. Chris was working. That's why there was no show. Is it true about Joe Linton? Someone's saying Joe Linton could be sold.
Surely not.
Where was that? What kind of a ball was that?
Nah,
Okay.
I think that's because like Saudi interests.
Nathan Ake's slowing down in this game.
Yeah, you can see he's very out of rhythm.
Go on, Shirky. Go on, lad. Go on. Oh, well done. Oh, my God, Doku. Was it me or did Doku make that shot obvious where he was putting it?
I'm about 30 seconds behind you, so...
He opens his body up far
yeah.
early. He made it obvious where that ball was going.
If he wants to do that, he needs to go near post, open the body up, and then change it to near post.
He does that. He does that all the time when he shoots, though. Like he does that all the time when he shoots. Like he tells the goalkeeper where he's gonna go.
Exactly.
If he goes near post there, that's
corners. I'm liking these Phil Foden corners. Yeah, that's right. What Amar said. He's telegraphing it too much. He's opening his body, and the keeper knows exactly where he's putting it straight away.
Mbappe does. I don't like Mbappe particularly.
Yeah, Mbappe does the same thing. He opens his body up far too early.
But the thing with Mbappe is that he does when he opens the body, about half of the time he goes near post, so the keeper can't really go to the far post because if he goes near post, then the keeper is killed. So because there is this little doubt in the mind, the keeper can't really predict it.
Yeah, because his placement, right, Spartacus? His placement is better.
Yeah. Saying that,
and not only that,
have you seen the sweat on the Wydad's manager then?
Yeah, man.
He's not playing a game in this.
It's 1:30 p.m., man.
It's the hottest part of the bloody. I'm telling you something now. I bet he's pulling him back, ref.
I need a Savio goal.
See, I think
I have a bet on this.
But we are going to play similar. It'll be quicker. It's not going to be quicker today because of the frigging temperatures. But we've got to realize is we are going to pass the ball around.
Yeah.
We're not
still pass the ball. People have got this thing that we're not going to pass the ball around. Of course we will. We're not,
it's going to be faster.
Throw the whole rule book out the window.
Yeah. The first thing for Pep will always be possession. So we're never really just going to spam balls into the box out of nowhere. We're going to work the ball into good positions, and then we're going to cross it, or we're going to do something about it.
The thing is, this is about getting qualified, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is about getting qualified and getting fit.
Yeah.
I think it's more about getting fit than actually qualify, and I don't care much about this competition.
No, and that's fair enough. I think people are getting a bit too if you come in here expecting, you know, amazing stuff, just relax.
But Martin, you know that's this in Spartacus, you know this too when it comes to people. Like once they see a new product, they always want to assume like like something's gonna automatically change about the
Yeah,
company, about the team. So
this is the thing as well. Like I rate, for example, as Big Turkey. I rate Turkey a lot. I think he's very, very good. But I've seen people saying that he's a better footballer than Mbappe. I don't think you're necessarily wrong, but if you're expecting end products of Mbappe in Turkey for the first season, you're just delusional in it.
Yeah.
Like you can't really be expecting
By
that.
the way, I don't know if anyone does anyone follow that? Is he Stan?
yeah.
No.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking.
He's come out with a new one. City have now agreed personal terms with both Wesley and Cambiasso. The twist, however, is that
Fair.
Juventus have also inquired about Wesley. Should they land him, Man City will get a free one at Cambiasso, putting an end to negotiation with Livramento after Newcastle stated that in order to sell, they would need a bid of around 70 to 80 million. Although Livramento is still first choice right back, keep an eye on this one. Now, that I will say, Pep wants Livramento. He is the number one target, but they don't want to pay 80 million quid.
Do you think the club would pay 70 though?
No.
So 60 or
No, the Newcastle won't sell. That's the thing. They're not going to keep doing that. If Newcastle tell them 70 or 80, City go right by. They did it with Gibbs White.
all right.
They'll just walk from deals. People got this idea that City will sit bidding and bidding and bidding and bidding. We don't.
So
Right, the subs are all coming. Here we go. Subs are on.
Yep, the
Roderick,
big boys.
Harlan, Oscar Bob.
No Diddy.
Is Savio off?
Rocky's off. Oscar Bob's on. No, ain't Nora. Which is...
Is Savio out? No, right?
I'm just looking now. So 29. Cherky's off. Docker and Cherky are off.
Okay,
Rodri's
so
coming on. Rodri's coming on.
Yeah, Roderick Foden's off.
Okay, he did what I needed him to do.
So Foden, Cherky, Doku are off. And it's Haaland, Roderick, and Oscar Bob.
You know what this means? Oscar Bob will play central.
No, it won't. He'll go wide.
I think the white guy is going to be Marmoush.
No, Mamouche will drop to the 10 now. You watch.
Okay, is this a tactical off? Tactical face
Maybe.
off right here?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So let's see where they've all gone. Haaland's gone up top. Mamouche to the
that's
left,
the easy
Bob
one.
to the right. Yeah.
Wait, Marmoush to the left? Yeah, Bob to the right. Yeah. So who's the... Okay, Savio right, Savio left. Okay.
Still got Savio there.
Okay.
Savio's moved to the right. Yeah.
To the left, no?
Yes, you only allowed 5, David. Only allowed 5, mate.
Oh, Savio, don't do this. I'm about
I
30
know,
seconds
right.
behind
You know what I
guys.
do like, though? Pep Linders is already in the ear of everyone. He's got that clipboard in his hand and he's already... He's doing more than Lilo did in bloody 6 months. He's done more in this game than Lilo did in 6 frigging months at Sarah. Wydad making some substitutions now. 61 minutes on the clock. Don't forget. I know it's only a small, very intimate watch along this. We're not as big as LB or others. We know that. But this is about community. Doesn't matter how many people are here. We are going to do all the watch alongs, including the 2 a.m. one. My missus is going sleeping at my parents'. So I don't wake her up.
We're closer to Martin than his missus, apparently, then. Spending the night with us.
2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm like, come on! Plenty of coffee. Oh, can't have
mate.
there with a touch. Mamouche.
you think Savio gets an assist today?
For what?
I need him to get a goal and an assist for a bet.
Who the frig was that then who just bottled out of that challenge? What is Ake? Ake just done something there.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't really want to get injured against Wydad being 2-0 up, right? Like,
What the? I better tell you what, big up the Wydad fans. Look at him. Ake is limping. Yes, he is. Was it Rico? Was it Rico? I can't tell anymore because of the damn. Rico Lewis is backing out of everything at the minute.
Yeah, I think after today, Rico is in trouble. Physicality is a very big issue.
I'm telling you, I think Rico's in trouble.
I think so as well. I wanted him to do well because his technical ability is ridiculous, but
Yeah, we were just talking about this, weren't we, Spartacus?
yeah, I think he's in trouble. Like, the thing for me is I just rate spatial awareness
and I hate it though. I absolutely
highly.
hate it. I hate saying it. I don't even mean it in a nasty way.
I don't think you can be a LAN type of player anymore, like Rico is.
Oh, well
I'm not
done,
saying
ref.
he is as good.
Frig me, ref. Well done, mate. He's actually given a foul in a box. See, that's Rick. He's just hits it off him and then Rick. God, look at that City fan in the middle of the Wydad fan. You got the wrong end there, mate. Wrong end. Wrong end. Look at the poor City fan in there. He's been sold a duff ticket. He's been sold a duff ticket. He was like, he's bought. Oh, Bob. See, this is where I'm thinking is I think we're all taking it a little bit not as serious because none of them are putting in full-hearted challenges at the minute.
Yeah.
You can tell that there even with Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob shit out of that then.
I mean, again, to be fair, they don't really want to get injured
There's
the
another
first
City
game.
fan. I'm sorry to jump in, Spartacus, but are these City fans not understanding where to buy tickets?
Well, on some sites, Martin, it doesn't tell you where, like, City are and where it doesn't tell you. So I always play it safe and just pick a side, like on the side. I just play it safe.
Oh, these two City fans have been done dirty. They've been proper dirty, haven't they? They're like, whoa, I'm in the wrong end.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, they don't even let you change seats, man, even with all those open seats.
Do they not?
Nope.
Saying that, though,
I mean,
I had a Brazilian fan, a Brazilian Barcelona fan, who was trying to tell me and Pat to get out of our own seats, and we had actual official tickets. And he's trying to tell us to get out.
Oh, mate, here in Brazil, there is no such thing as you have a seat. You just rent a place to be in.
Well, do you know what he did? He stood behind us.
Yeah, that's what we do. We usually don't do the sitting.
And he literally stood behind the seat and just stood behind me. I said, can't do that. Here comes Gundo. I think Gundo to go off.
Yeah, Rodri is not coming up particularly good today, is he? He got the ball 3 times and misplaced. Yeah, but he misplaced 3 passes. No, I'm not saying he's scrap. Come on, but I'm saying like, yeah, he's not. He looks like an injured player that is coming back from injury.
What are we doing here? Bloody hell!
He's looking like a player who's come back from injury. That's normal, Martin. Come on.
No, you're like, he's been on 3 minutes, and you're like, look at him. He's a bit unthing.
There's some of those switches that he doesn't make. He doesn't get those wrong, but he's been getting those wrong today. So
I dread some of you lot. Some of you lot in a relationship. No, we won't do LB98. Yeah, mate, I think it's the heat. The heat and the humidity is killing him.
It's not that hot. Come on.
Piss off.
What is it? What?
32,
33 degrees.
People who live in Manchester, mate, don't go to America and go, oh, it's cool, this.
It's not much higher than 32, is it?
32. We don't see it's the humidity though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do humidity percentage though, because I have no clue how much is it.
Oh, that's a little bit better play. Go on, son. Oh, unlucky. That was better from Rico. You can take your shirts off. All around bare chested.
Rico, that was close. I need Savio to get an assist, man. Come on. I have a 50 quid on that. A goal or an assist.
Yeah, those two brave fans. It's all right, mate. You can take your shirt off. Don't think you can.
Yep. Anyways, have a good one, Martin. I have to leave the stream
All
right
right,
now.
mate. Take care, Spartacus. Thanks,
Take care.
mate.
Have a good one.
Here comes Silky Ilka. Who's coming off for him? Mamoosh.
How is that a foul on Roger right there? The man was already falling down.
Yeah. Well, DC says humidity in the east, south, and midwest is brutal. There you go. Look at that. They trimmed down Gunnigan there. Looks like he has lost a bit of timber, doesn't he?
Martin, don't start this, Martin. Don't start this. Don't start this. I already heard you say, oh, his fitness levels are showing up back to how he was before he left for Barcelona.
You know,
I know what you do, Martin. I know what you do. You're trying to drop some little nuggets in there. Just in case if he stays, it's like, well, all these metrics are saying that he's back to his peak.
No, hang on a minute. I get a message. They tell me the details. I share the information. By the way, everyone's going, there's not wrong with the heat. They've seen him. Pep's got a bloody towel on his head. They're sticking water down the necks. And LB98 is going, they're playing slow here. Bloody, I'd play slow in this.
Yeah, the heat is brutal, man. The heat is brutal.
LB98, it's not like it was 20 years ago when they just run around, mate.
Yeah, the sun is beaming. People forget the sun is at his peak right now. It's beaming on him.
I'm telling you now, when we play against that Alena, is it Alena? Isn't it? When we play against them at the 2 a.m., I think you'll see us better. I think you'll see. And plus, it's only the first game. Pep Linders has only been with us for about a week and a half, 10 days. Let's not expect miracles, people. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we can judge one game in.
But yeah, you know what happens though. They seen, our fans have seen Byron, PSG, and they feel like we should be doing the same thing. That's all.
But we don't play the same as PSG, and we don't play the same as Bayern. This is the thing I don't get. If we wanted to play the same as them, we'd hire their managers. Exactly, Luke. Never expecting a world class. All about exactly. Spot on. Thoughts on bringing on Gundogan over Nico? Plenty of games, mate. No thought about it whatsoever.
I think we used up all our subs, right?
No, we've got one more. Brought on 4, haven't we? Nico G gets 0 games. Where's that come from? Because he doesn't. Nico G plays a lot of games last season. I don't know where. Yes, honest question. Where's this Nico G didn't play thing come from?
Well, when people say he didn't play, people are saying he didn't start. People don't look at like how many minutes he's actually played. They look at how many starts he had.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I think it's a crazy situation.
I don't know when modern football went to be if you're not a starter, that means the manager thinks you're shit. I don't know when that started.
Yeah, I don't understand it a little bit. I find it a bit mad. And listen, it's to each their own. I know for a fact it wasn't like that. Because I'm just looking now, I'll get it for you now. He played last season in the Premier League. Well, what's this doing? I don't want the advertisement. Right, so he played 11 games in the Premier League, yeah? One in the Champions League, which was obviously the Real Madrid game. But he started the Newcastle, Liverpool, Tottenham, Forest, Brighton, Leicester game, yeah? Was on the bench for United, started against Palace, started against Everton, was on the bench for Villa, Wolves and Southampton. I'll give you that. And then Bournemouth and Fulham, he played again.
Yeah, you know, it's just the narrative of, oh, he's gonna play the unks before our new players. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I
the
know,
same
man. I know
same
it's a
narrative.
narrative. I know it is. I know it's a narrative.
Yes, all good. Just had to dip out because I had to, what's it called, help out with the construction, all that, bricks and all that, cleaning up.
74 minutes on the clock. City 2, Wydad 0. Sort of gone to a bit of a pre-season feel in the second half now.
It's shit.
No, it's a training exercise now.
Ah, okay then. Because I wasn't here for the most part of the second half, so yeah, I'm here now.
Training exercise now.
Yeah. Also, Rodri on the pitch, yeah? Oh, wow. Fairs.
Rodri, Haaland, and go on. Oh, no, he's put it over. He's put it over. That was a lot better by Rico Lewis, you know. I've got to give the devil his due there.
Yeah.
Is it me or is Rico Lewis better in a more advanced role in his natural position than he is at the back?
I mean, me and Dad were discussing when you were obviously on your call that with Rico Lewis, when he was in the first 15 minutes, when he was in the midfield, either left, right A or right A, he was popping up the ball well, getting the rhythm going in the attack. He looks much more better because in the last 30 minutes here of the first half, he just looked like he wasn't playing multiple positions, which didn't suit him. So, yeah.
Go on. Nice bet. Unlucky, Savio. Is he giving them both for that? Piss off. 75 on the clock. Still 2-0 to the Blues. Here we go. Come on. Oh, that's good defending. Well done, Oscar Bob. Well rested. That gone out. The whole ball got out. I want to see that again. By the way, big up Dash Mesh for the 25 months, mate. Thank you so much for your kind generosity. Thank you, mate, for your continued support. You are a superstar. And everyone who is here. Dudley, hey, mate, great point. Rico is better advanced, yeah. I think he is. I think John Saxon says the same. He's been better since he's been put in that 8 role, Rico.
I think the problem with Rico is the fact that he's got Reinders, Rodri, Foden, Nico G in that position. So it's about game time, and I don't think we'll get that game time. But I've been thinking about alone, possibly.
Rodri. Oh, look at.
Just a little bit less weight on that pass, and we're good to go with that 3-0.
So what has been very much looked at. There's no Nunes come on at right back, is there?
Not now. Did you see Rodri literally just body that number 7, gone around him like
it still feels weird looking at Pep Linders on that bench, you know.
That was good, man. That was good. I like that, Darsh. I like that.
Yeah, proper like that from Rodri, man. proper. Obviously, we can't say that he's going to get it back to the best Rodri because obviously, for me, he got to be a sitter at first, get into the rhythm of the game after being what 12 months, 13 months, which is mad. So
Yeah.
Guys, remember this question. I'm going to ask you guys at the end of this tournament. Do we need a right back or not? I'm going to ask you this question at the end of this tournament.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we do need a right back. I'm not saying we don't.
No, I
yeah.
know, but I know the club might say, okay, if Nunes has some good performances, then we might be like, okay, we're not going to stretch ourselves for it.
No, but bollocks, it's not stretching yourself. We got the money. I'm not saying we have to spend 80 million on a right back, but we need a right back, yeah.
But that's the dilemma, though. If you don't spend it on that guy, then you got to move some other pieces in the squad to get that right back you might want.
The only thing is, I see, this is another thing. We're getting fixated on fees again. We're getting fixated on 80, 90 million. Does it matter? As long as we get the right player.
And the right quality too. And Liverpool to tick that box. Look at the pyro coming out from the Wydad fans. They've been on it today, man. Big up to them. And by the way, big up to Luke.
They're every fucking where. Empty seats. Empty seats.
Yeah. How are you, Luke, man? How's your day been so far?
Yeah, I'm good. No, it's been. I've actually enjoyed it.
You having a meltdown? Everyone else having a meltdown. You having a meltdown?
That's right for once. I'm enjoying it because it's a fresh start and it's new, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next, and seeing how we get better. And I'm all about giving it. I want to see this come to fruition. I'm not rushing us or panicking about. We're not perfect. Who cares? Like I'm getting better each game. That's the main thing. I think it will.
Sounds like he's still playing O'Reilly and things like that. This is not going to be the 11 we roll out within the first game. This is what people got to realize.
Oh, they brought out the flares. Okay.
How far behind are you?
Ed, like 15 seconds, right?
I'm looking forward to seeing Aït-Nouri play.
Yeah, that's right. We've not even seen Aït-Nouri yet. We've not seen a fully fit Haaland going yet. I'm sorry, I think Foden looked a lot more positive in that first half.
Definitely, 100%.
I think we just gotta. Doku looks a lot more positive. We just gotta let it develop and just see what happens.
Turkey's first game. Like remember, this isn't even on normal conditions. It's in America, not in UK at Etihad. I mean, once we get this tournament out of the way, there'll be a lot of games under our belts going into next season. Where it'll be obviously a bit of a tricky start, but I'm sure. I'm sure.
Look at the Wydad manager. He's bloody been in the shower. That's just sweat. He's not even running around, and he's covered in sweat.
But I do agree about
the one thing I don't like about America, and I did it last season, was do you remember the thunderstorm we had? Ed?
Yeah,
in Orlando. And it was about 10:30 at night because obviously the game had been delayed until we got going. And the scary thing was, I didn't know whether it was water or sweat that was still coming out of my body by that point because I was absolutely roasting still.
Yeah, even at nighttime, right?
Humidity out there.
It's the humidity. It's not even the heat. It's the humidity that kills you.
Facts, yeah. Yes.
I'll tell you, I think we're going to have to, because I think you'll see this in the World Cup in, when is it, Ed? 2020? Next year. Yeah, 26. I think the World Cup, I think all the group games in that World Cup will be a lot slower till you get to the last stages.
It'll be a lot of nil-nils. A lot of nils, I reckon, our first game.
But Martin, I think that's why the games are earlier too, is because as you know, this is kind of like hurricane season for us. And on the East Coast, you do still get like thunderstorms at nighttime. So I think that might be another reason why they maybe moved up the games too, because of the weather.
Oh, well done, Rodri.
Well done, mate. You know what, Ed? Yeah? I'm surprised that the Premier League hasn't even post this fixtures in July because I thought they'd end it early for like all the leagues around the world, and then make sure that the World Cup goes around June, like June-ish time ish, so that the tropical storms and all that doesn't disrupt games, and you have like 2-3 hour delays like we had in preseason
Yeah.
for many clubs.
Well, I mean,
So
I think they're just going to be on the West Coast this year, right? Because all the Club World Cup games are on the East Coast. So I think they're going to just move it over to the West Coast, and you don't really have that issue on the West Coast. It's more of the East Coast where you get the bad weather around this time of year.
Fairs.
yeah, I will say that I think this team will definitely look better from fullbacks on that. I'm gonna say I think I like O'Reilly, I like Rico Lewis, but I want to see Nora left back. I want to see obviously something different. I want to see how that would look with the right fullbacks. I think it'll be a lot better, I reckon, than the wings.
Oh yeah, we haven't got Inori yet, man, in the team.
Exactly.
It's literally. I think is Nico already still there on the pitch or no?
He is,
Yeah.
he's playing left midfield, inverting.
Yeah, so we still have Rico and O'Reilly. Like, if we go back to October, we'd be like, what the hell is this?
But I want to see Nora Savino on the left hand side. That'd be good.
And we're
Oh
not
yeah,
even
the way it
fighting
changed.
yet. You got to remember, like I said, some of these players will be gone, and some
Yep,
more
100%.
may come in. We're not finished yet.
No, good.
He's what?
Exactly.
He looks knackered already, and he is bloody. Look, he's from like bloody Africa, and he's like knackered. The heat is the heat, people. Doesn't matter where you're from, heat affects you. I wish it didn't.
That's why I'm not going crazy over the performances here, because I'm like, it's not. It was England. I understand a bit more.
Yeah, this is England. They'd be like, this is slow as hell, what we're doing. But we're talking
Exactly.
midday in the middle of bloody Midwest.
I start judging this team a lot more on the first Premier League game. That's when I start looking at it a bit more.
Yeah.
Right now, it's cool. Just put the kids out, or first team players out, rotate everyone, do what you need to do. I was just trying to win it, but that game against Wolves is where it starts to be. But right,
you know, you're going to see some people saying Cherky was crap. Well, it's his first
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
What are we doing here?
I know. And also, right, I want to see him and Haaland together. I'm sure we'll see it at some point, and I'm looking forward to seeing them both together play. We also got is it Edgefair bench as well? Is it Edgefair bench as well? Has he can come on today?
Yeah, on the bench. We've still got another sub to make. Actually, I don't think we're going to make it.
Oh, we do. Yeah, after that, yeah, we do. But no, Martin, like you, like pre-season. Like I know it's to win something, of course it is, but it's still pre-season and the feel of it. And like I said before, obviously take it seriously.
And you can only make 5 subs.
Exactly. There's 10. Crack on, whole squad. Yeah, why not?
You've got 15 subs, and you can only make 5 of them. So 10 people aren't even playing on the frigging pitch now. It's not like pre-season where we can roll 10 in, 10 out. You've got a 15-man bench, and you can only bring 5 on. So, I mean, just think of it this way. I'll put it in this simple terms. Akanji's not been on. Nori's not been on. Tiberi's not been on. Nico Gonzalez hasn't. There is no Josh Golgabardio appeared yet. There is no Kushnov, no Bernardo Silva, no Nunez, no John Stones, no Ruben Diaz. Just relax.
Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. Like, in the day, right? When Wolves gets there, the league starts up, and of course, whatever. But I want to see this team get better and develop more. And once it gets towards Premier League,
pass, side pass, back pass. What did you want, Colin? It's the first game under new coaches that have been there 10 days. Let's just relax. It's like 90-degree heat. Come on. But let's calm down a little bit. We're going into panic mode again on one game.
As well, right? And also as well, we're going from a starter play to another starter play. It's like that one game to switch out of that. Like, we've got to develop a quick passing system again. A few years ago, but it's going to take a bit of time. Sadly,
but you don't change the style in one game, mate. That's what we're saying. One game doesn't change the style.
You got to you got to evolve, which takes.
He's not going to be
also,
playing
that's what-
O'Reilly, is there? This is why I was saying, Colin, Pep isn't. I don't think Pep's like. I think Pep's using this as part of pre-season as well. I don't think he's like, we win it, of course we'll win it. But I don't think he's like, all guns blaze, let's win.
It's not the club's fault that fans got giddy. Like it's not like it's not the club's fault.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, go on.
as I said before, Wolves away. That's when we lock in again. First Premier League game season. Go again.
Like I said, I've just named 10 players that have not even been on the pitch yet.
That's a Wacky.
Yeah, exactly.
He's down again, and so's Rico. Boy.
And also,
I'm getting a little concerned about Ake. I'm not going to.
Has he got a red card in his hand?
No way he's doing it for Rico Lewis. No way. He didn't even.
No way.
He's the tackle.
Rico off for that.
He sent him off.
Well.
Oh, he slid and put a boot in his face, man.
Oh, Rico.
Rico's out for a game now.
Let me see this again. Hold on.
That's
Bro, he couldn't do anything there. He couldn't do anything there, Rico. You said the ball. What the hell? Shut up. Bro, this is.
There's VAR in there. There is VAR. Can they do this?
Bro, this referee. I don't know if they can reverse it. This referee man's corrupt.
He's caught him.
You know what I mean?
That's not on purpose. He's won
Come
the
on,
ball
VAR.
and his momentum took him through.
Well, my favorite news is coming on, and I think it's Nori.
That's not a foul. That's not. We're both going where you got the ball first.
That's harsh. That's harsh.
Come on.
Sack the ref, man, in the morning, man. Come on. Sack him in the morning.
That's a joke.
That's not a red.
No, it's not.
With VAR in it, but let's hope, you know. The referee's like, yeah, all right, calm down. But Spikers can't say that. That's Brazilian reffing for you.
Well, hang on.
Oh my!
Why is Nori and Nunes coming on if there's maybe one sub?
Can they make an extra sub in the last 5 minutes? I don't know.
This is Brazilian refereeing for you guys.
Well, a Brazilian referee.
I think he's Brazilian, it's not.
We had Royal Rumble in the box in the first half, and the ref didn't do jack shit this time.
Yeah.
He's won the ball.
No, this isn't even a foul, let alone a red card.
Oh, does he know looking at it again, though? Does he leave his leg up?
But regardless, he made an initial challenge.
He's confirmed the red.
Oh, wow.
Rico, get off the pitch, Rico. Come on. Just get on with it.
Rico.
Okay, it says substitutions that made at halftime do not account against. Wait, never mind. I'm trying to see.
Right, so the red card has been confirmed by VAR.
It's
how many games? Is he at 1 or 2 games?
It's 1 game.
Some people will say he's out for the whole tournament they're hoping for.
I mean, that could be out for the season, man.
Bloody hell, look at Colo. I look at him and I think, God, man, I'm on a diet. You're putting timber on here, son. Colo looks weird with the grey beard.
Let the guy enjoy life. Come on.
Right,
yeah, man. Let Colo enjoy it, man.
Savio,
good one, Savio.
Now
I need Mateus to get an assist now. Fuck.
And by the way, I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying he's because I remember Colo being like that, thin as a rake.
Oh.
Wait, but if you're fat shaming, come on, what are we doing now?
It was
whoa, Sparkers.
Hey, I still have not mentioned
Don't make
Biddy, so
it.
you're in a good
By the
one.
way, look, the heating a problem. Look at his shirt. Look at the bloody Wydad manager's
Bro.
shirt. Oh, God, there's no
Jesus
heat.
Christ.
Put your arms down, son.
I
Don't
mean,
want to
he's
see
just a
that.
sweaty guy. Jesus.
That's like me when I'm in America. Hello. Changing 3 t-shirt changes every hour. It's because I am that fat, you know. You know, Spartacus.
Don't worry, Martin. I'm as well, man. The thing is, I don't sweat that much.
He can't talk. I've seen Spartacus's hair. I've seen women with less hair than Spartacus.
Oh yeah, my
Man.
hair is massive.
Oh, mate, you're Mark Cucurella, mate. You know what I mean? You are Mark Cucurella's cousin, man.
You know, the funny thing is I actually been called Cucurella before, so I can't even fuck.
I was going to say that was the weird, but like,
Massive
nah.
Nah,
Yeah, shots
That'll be
fired.
right.
Shots fired. Rico finish, confidence. No, I don't think that'll
Mm.
wreck his confidence. I think
yeah, but I
don't
think that yeah, I think he might become for the season though, because I don't
Oh,
see
go
him
on,
getting
Rodney.
much more.
Go on,
Go
Haaland.
on.
Think him. You
For
shit
fuck's
house.
sakes. This guy, man.
Why are you smiling after it? It's a serious game, man. What are you doing?
It's
Oh, what's the ball
Wydad.
from
It's
Rodri?
fucking Real Madrid.
It's a
Fucking
serious
Alan, I
game,
needed
man.
this goal. I
By
needed
the
this
way,
goal
what
for
a free
50
ball
quid.
by Rodri.
Yeah. Doesn't really look
By the
like
way,
a player that's been injured, does he?
By the way, guys, don't gamble in the chat, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Haaland,
Don't gamble.
Haaland, man, come on.
Whereabouts you going in Greece, Luke?
Catalonia is a Greek island near Zante.
I'm not
It's quite
trying to
nice.
dox you for your holiday details. Don't worry, mate. I don't want your flight details. About it.
Nah, it's all right. It's
Phil
fine. No,
Foden's got the play of the match. I'd probably agree with that. Because I don't think anyone
Wow.
else has stood out.
well,
I think Reinders has a shout as well, though.
Why they
I've
put
been very-
superior match of the match?
I'm getting Foden on the back of the shirt. I'm doing it. Foden, my boy. My boy is back.
This is such an American thing.
He looks ready for it this year.
Right.
Superior player of the
his
match.
feet and it was sweaty and it's really bad. The only one that doesn't count for is Foden because the guy overdid it. And look at him. He was running around like he was fresh as a daisy, scoring goals, whipping in corners. By the way, big up to the youth coach. Because well done, James French. He's been working on that.
Brilliant so far. Brilliant. Yeah. Already there.
Is he on holidays to France, like Elliot said?
I don't know. Apparently, Elliot said he was on his way to. He was away in France.
Well, anyways, big up to Pretenders.
What is he bloody smiling about? Because again, I'm going to say this very, very clearly. I think Akanji's comments were right with some. I don't think all the players are taking this as like, hey, we've got to win this. Like our life depends on it. I think some are seeing it as pre-season.
Yeah. I mean, at least we can say that the pull-out game is very good on this team.
But it was a poor finish by Haaland. I've got to say that. A major
terrible, yeah.
Poor finish by Haaland. Luke's off to Zorba's takeaway, Southampton High Street.
It's nice. I'm going there.
Well, are Southampton doing a pre-season in Greece? I'm just asking for a friend.
No, no. I'm not going. You shit on ours.
Southampton's pre-season away in Greece, Greek islands. Luke's like, I'm on the tour.
That's the case, Luke, man. Get some Desperados, man, or get some Kronenberg. We'll have a bit of a drink up, man.
Yeah. If Jubal's going there, then hey, if Jubal's going out, I'll be there.
Me, like I said, though, I said it earlier on, I wouldn't say Ryan Cherky was exceptional on his debut, but it's
no, he wasn't.
I think we just got to. That's it. So we're City 1-2-0. Has he got Costa on the side of his shirt? Did that referee get? They got Costa shirt sponsors. Good man. See that? Good man.
Get a shirt. Get a shirt on. Get a shirt.
Taste.
Martin's not gonna criticize the referee anymore.
No, sponsored by Costa. Oh, hang on, I'm getting.
I'm telling you. Oh well. From Alan, yeah. Oh.
What we'll do is now we'll do 15, 20 minutes of full time, and then that's it. I'm going to go and have a chill for the evening.
No 2 a.m.
Ready
kickoff
for-
today.
When do we play next now? When's our next game?
Wednesday. No, it's not. Sunday, isn't it?
Sunday night, Monday morning.
Probably
isn't
Sunday.
Yeah.
it? So tomorrow,
2 in the morning. Well, 2 in the morning UK time. Align. Have fun.
when do Juventus play?
Probably tomorrow, I think.
2 a.m. tomorrow.
Ah, it's 2 a.m. Yeah.
So
So we play Sunday. No, we play Monday morning, 2 a.m. Al Ain, yeah. So Group G, 2 a.m. So we'll kick off at 1:30. We'll do a 1:30 start on Monday night. So
Is
yeah,
it have fun in the morning or is it have fun in the evening?
in the evening.
Okay.
So go on, lads. What did you think of that then? City 2, Wydad 0. What do we think then?
Good start. Good start. To win, clean sheet, 2 goals. Was it an unbelievable performance? No, but it didn't need to be. Is it going to be in this way? You might get a good win here and there, but all I want was to win. I phoned it well. I think everyone got obviously Rico got sent off, but I'm happy with that. Yeah, and Align went on Monday.
I think Reinders was very good today. He filled in for
Definitely.
Haaland very well.
Who was your man of the match?
I think Reinders, honestly.
Between Phil and yeah.
Phil Foden.
I thought O'Reilly was very off it. I know it was last season, right? But I really want to see Nori left back next game. I want to see how he does. I think fullbacks are required definitely in this team.
I think at the end of the day, he's a kid. He's going to play some good games, play some bad games.
Yep.
It's just going to be normal.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I would agree with that.
I think the tempo was better, if you think about it, because the first 15, 20 minutes, the tempo, the game, the way they led the press from the attack to the midfield, the defense. I think it was good chemistry so far, good learning from the players around each other. I think Turkey and Foden and even Savinho, they're trying to find each other a lot more now. Yeah, even Doku. I think even like Chris, I talk to a lot. I think he's been good today. And I'll give his dues. Box crashing, yeah, that karate kick from Mr. Miyagi and all that for the goal. And yeah, all great, man. Like I couldn't really ask anything more. Let's just say that.
No.
Nothing more.
It's rust as well. Like you can tell there's a bit of rust in the team, but it's going to be because it's the first game with new players, obviously, and a fresh start. So it's all about next few games, getting the rust off, getting more consistent, and also finding the best team for us to use. And it'll be a while, but that's the whole tournament and preseason. It's getting us ready to go for the league in 2 months' time.
Yeah, that's the same for me as well. I just think this is getting ready for next season. That's all we need to do. Don't worry about the results this tournament. Just get the players fit.
Sparkus, I need us to top the group so we can so they can play in Orlando a couple more times so I can go see them.
You're gonna do a Hamza and say this is the biggest competition of the year.
I just need them. I just need them to win the game so I can see them a couple more times. That's it.
Fair enough. So you mean this isn't bigger than the FA Cup?
No, that was a howler. That was a howler. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, that's just crazy.
Do you know, he did say that. In all fairness, he did say that, you know.
Yeah. It's crazy because he's like from UK too. Like you're from the UK.
That was a howler.
You know.
I don't think he
FA
believes
Cup
in
is
that.
not
I'm going to
our
be fully
competition.
honest.
I go by the
it
money.
is.
I go by the money. He said, "I go by the money."
Yeah, nah, come on.
I go by the money.
Capitalist Messi, man.
He's getting some money from the club. I'm sure of that.
Well, no fairness, I understand that, and I see where people are thinking it or they get a bit thing with it. But no, I'm just sort of. Do I think it was the most exceptional game in the world? No, I don't. But
No.
the one thing I will say, I do genuinely think we got out of it what we needed.
Yeah.
There's no panic. There's no nothing. I know others will panic. I know they will.
No point.
And I think that's their expectations, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think people went into it with we're going to win. You know, even I said it. I said 7-0. Do you know what I mean?
10-0.
Even
Yeah.
I was giving it the big one.
I was expecting
I
a
said
3-0,
3-0.
I'm going to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I went moderate. I said 5-0.
I said 3-0.
I went
Moderate. 5-0.
Yeah,
Moderate.
that is. Come on, man. That's moderate. Keep playing it safe. Playing it safe.
I just say 3-1, so it's 2 goals, you know what I mean, in front, so it kind of just weighs out well, I say, so just saying.
People comparing this game to Auckland. Wydad are actually a professional team, aren't they? Like,
Yeah.
Auckland are
Yeah, they are.
part-timers. And you could tell Auckland are part-timers. Like, I'm sorry, if we played Auckland, it was the same sort of scoreline. But
Yeah,
Wydad-
no,
Wydad-
if any European side played that team, they're going to get smashed 10-0 because they're literally amateurs. They're not professional footballers.
What's Phil
Yeah,
saying? Can anyone actually hear it? Because I can't hear anything. Do you know what I need to do? Is probably put subtitles on this.
The one thing for today that really left me quite worried is we've seen today that Doko cannot play central. Like, he cannot do it. Every time that Cherokee or Mamouche was going wide and he had to go central, he either took too long or when he did it, he wasn't good enough in those
See,
spaces.
Spartacus couldn't even end it on a positive note.
Hey,
Well,
who says we're ending this? No. There's a little
Ooh.
10 minutes still.
Ooh, shots fired.
What?
Hey, I want to ask, did your boy Savio come through for you,
Sorry,
though?
what do you mean shots fired? I'm lost.
Yeah, I didn't quite get it.
LB98 Gundo over Nico G's crazy work. I think it's just different, mate. You'll see it different.
Yeah.
Because people will say Nico Riley over 8-0 is crazy.
And I think it is.
Zero shots.
just watching.
LB98, I get it, but what was you expect? I think I don't get. I need to know what people were expecting from this game.
To dominate, Barton, to dominate.
They were expecting
To win
a
the
10-0.
game. His performance start off right way.
I don't know. I mean, I will say that Johnny Reinders was very, very good.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with him.
I want to see him play higher next game, though. I want to see him play higher next game because I think that's when you're going to see the full picture of what he can give you.
You know what I really enjoyed? When Foden, Cherokee, and Reinders got close to each other, they were passing the ball so fast. Like, no player was taking more than 3 touches there, and they couldn't deal with it. Yeah, very technical players and good.
Steve Foden said it was difficult in the heat. They had to keep the ball more.
I said before, Martin.
You're not going to play long balls and go flying down the wing in that heat.
Excuses, Martin.
No, it's all about where's England again, Premier League again. That's when we start judging properly where we are. Right now, we're looking at a team in a different environment again, playing a different way again, and going to a different style. I don't think that it's going to be so easy to sort of batter teams 5-6-0. Damn, sorry, but it's all about development here. Sadly, Come on, bro.
Look, this is literally our preseason. We're doing a preseason there.
Yep.
We don't expect us to be hitting the ground running. We need a couple of weeks at least to be able to get the team ready, get the players understanding the new roles, the new instructions, and then maybe we start playing a little bit better. But to expect the lads to be playing at full force in the first games, I just think it's not realistic at all.
Well,
Exactly,
at least
mate.
would have preferred Chimeri or Nico G over Gundogan. Gundogan needs phasing out. Rather give one of the new players who are here to stay a go. But who said Gundogan's leaving?
Still here. Hey, friend, I see them.
This
As far
is
as I'm
what's
aware,
going. I don't
Go
get
on,
it. Fans are trying to say what they want. We don't know what's going to happen.
that's what I mean. It's just
I don't
enjoy,
see.
enjoy the ride.
We've started the meltdowns already, and we're one game in.
Martin, how many players do we need
This
to?
season's going to break me. This season's going to break me. I can
Two
see it.
Spartacus. We need two.
We need two players to leave.
It sounds going to
This
be Martin
season's
forever
going to
now.
break me. It's going to break me this season. I can see it.
This is what's getting me a little bit confused because we need already two players to leave because we're over the homegrown quota. But we are looking at Cambiasso, at Vandersen, at all these players that are not homegrown and are also over 21. So I don't understand what is going on in the transfer policy. Do they know something we don't? Did they know that somebody's going to leave? I don't understand this.
But the thing is, I keep saying this: no one can leave until you get a bid. Galatasaray can say 5,000 times that they're interested in Gundogan. Then bid.
Back. Yeah.
But Martin, that means we're going to have to not register some players, and who would those players be?
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I'm not saying we shouldn't, and I think we'll discuss that more end of July, start of August, when I think we know we can see. Because right now I don't know, but I love the everyone's going about Gundo, and I get it. I'm not saying people got an agenda on Gundo. I'm just saying, but with all fairness, Nico Riley's not going to be our starting left back. But no one's saying why no ain't Nora.
I think as people are expecting, I think it's a mixture of we need non-homegrown players to leave, and Gundogan is on the tail end of his City career. I don't think that's particularly controversial to say. So I think if you get those two things together, probably that's the reason why people are slightly getting on them and creating this Gundo is leaving agenda.
Does Spartacus sound like a robot to anybody else?
No,
Nice, fine.
Am I a robot?
no, you find
Maybe. You never know.
How are you, mate? What did you think of that then?
Was that my cue?
Yeah.
As a whole, I think they just played the game like a friendly. They probably just saw it as equivalent to a pre-season friendly and just played it at that sort of tempo. So you can't blame them for approaching the game in that manner anyway. And I think I heard you earlier touch on something about the temperature and stuff like that. So again, I'm not sure exactly what the heat was like there, but I'd imagine it must have been quite hot, especially in that part of the world.
Yeah, it's see, I'm one of them. I find it hard to judge who's, because if he'd have gone out with Reinders, Cherky, Ain't Nora, and he played all the big boys at the back and Diaz and Gavadio, I'm with everyone. But that back line is not our back line for the start of the season.
Absolutely.
Victor Hayes is not going to be our starting centre back, but nobody's saying give Victor. He didn't play Kushinov. He didn't play Diaz. He didn't play Gavadio. There was 10 players that didn't even get off the bench. Guess what? They'll start on Monday night. Well, Sunday night, Monday morning. He's going to rotate them.
Yep. the perfect time to see different players.
Bernardo Silva. Everyone turned around and went, Bernardo Silva will play every single game. Now he's captain. He didn't even get off the bloody
No, right?
bench.
Exactly.
Can we just calm it down a touch on where we're going here?
We can't, right?
Yeah,
can't
I think
anymore.
it seems like the fan base is just still traumatized over last season. It's
Yeah,
like,
the negativity is still carried on. And I get it. I fully get it. I understand why some are still a little bit on the nervous side and they're a little bit, oh, I'm not sure. I fully get it. Fully get it. But we can't, I don't think we can't do, because it's going to kill people. Not kill them literally, but it's going to send people doolally.
And depressed as well. Like, it's a big word, but before, right, it's football. You can't win every year, but it's part of the journey. It's part of how it goes. Like, if this year it win the Premier League and Champions League, then great. But you can't just think that's what life revolves around. It's all about where we go from here and how each game gets better. That's what I'm at. I don't. The point of getting worried about results and panic about that is the point of it. Because again, where we are now is a tournament that's obviously new to us, and we've got to just relax a bit. Remember that it's a new start for us.
I'm gonna sound a lot like an Arsenal fan, but
yeah, go on.
Honestly, in football, the journey is as important as the destination. Yeah. I don't want us to just do a Chelsea and be shit all season, but snatch a Champions League season. I would rather us be very good, challenging for the league, doing well in the Champions League and finishing second, but we create a team, we create a core that's going to be able to challenge for season in and season out for about 3 or 4 years. I don't like this thing where just build for the now and just get players that are going to be playing well now and don't care about the future very much. I don't like this approach at all.
Plus, what's to say that the rebuild gets completely final, like it's completed this summer? It could continue on to next.
Facts, bro. Yeah, that's what I said before.
So I might have missed that, but yeah, it's just it could be a case of, because there's a few players where the jury's still out, and it's only fair that we do give them that second season or whatever, or the third season or whatever. But it could just well be that we might fine tune the season, the following summer, where we get our final ready to challenge on all fronts sort of team. Because if you recall rightly, 2020 if it was, if I'm not mistaken, we brought, I think, Rodri, Cancelo in. 21 we got Grealish in, and there's only 2022 we got Haaland in, that we were ready to go on that ridiculous run and win the treble along the way. So it may well be a case of we get a big bulk of the rebuild done now, but then we fine tune it next summer.
Yeah, agreed.
Where is is it in the Mercedes-Benz Arena Stadium?
Al Ain.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's in the Mercedes-Benz and Stadium.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
it will be.
Yep,
you know what? I understand people being a bit worried and being a bit skeptical and they're a bit unsure. I just think we just got to relax. But was today brilliant? No. Did we get the job done? Yes. People won't like it, but I'm not worried. I know everyone will come back and go, oh, Martin, the happy clapper again. He's back. Here we go. And I know they will. But honestly, I'm not worried at all. I'm absolutely not worried at all. I don't know other people will be.
But it'll get better though. Games once we know our best team and it's games of the league season, we'll start to know what works, what doesn't work. Like perhaps to the point where we have to work out what formation works, system works, and what players work in what position. Like we can't just assume that the first game is where it's all going to work and be perfect. It isn't going to be at all. It's the start of a new era. We can't just be rushing this era.
Yeah, that's what I do think, Blue. I think we did drop into just relax, save yourself. I do. And listen, the old blew out. People can think whatever they want, mate. One thing, I'm not going to blow any gaskets this year. I'm just going to relax. The formation didn't help us. We didn't play a false nine, and Cherky won't play that position. Yeah, this is the problem. It's hard because we didn't play the full team. Because we didn't play the full 11 and they were all in the correct spots. I think later on in the tournament, that will change. I've got my eye on this Juventus game. That's when I think we'll see the 11.
I agree. I agree with that.
I think that Juventus game, and I may be wrong, I think that Juventus game is when the full 11 and the full formation comes out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I just thought
was a reserve back four. It was a reserve back four.
Yeah. For sure. I also want to manage the expectations of people and let them know now that the first game of the season is in the Premier League, that not to expect a 4-5-0 blitz of Wolves or something like that. Which it doesn't need to be the case. I mean, it'd be great if it was, but let's not expect that. Just because it's happened in seasons gone by that we've won our opening game 4-5-0 or something like that, doesn't mean it has to be the case every season. Now, I don't remember Liverpool winning, especially in the first half of the season when they won the league last season, winning many games by 4-5-0. So it doesn't need to be the case, and it doesn't mean that we have to freak out because that's not happening every week.
No, and the thing, I think the freaking out, and I think it's the wrong word. I don't think it's freaking out. I think some are a bit nervous still because of last season. I think they're still a little bit nervous due to last season and a bit, we were promised new things. And I think you will get new things. I just think it's going to take time, that's all. That's all I think it is. I think it's going to take time.
The thing that's kind of frustrates me a little bit is that people have already forgotten the beginning part of the season last season. We were better than Liverpool. We became worse than Liverpool by the 1-in-13 run. That's where we actually fell apart. And starting the season well is good and all, but the important thing really is what you do from January to May. That's where you actually win a league, not in the first 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's a good example there, Spartacus, because Liverpool were quite steady throughout the whole season.
Yep. You just need to not be dropping too many points in the beginning, but the moment where you actually need to start doing well and winning games and playing your best football is from January till May. This is the point where you actually need to be doing well. The rest you can kind of coast through.
I mean, another example we forgot as well, PSG. I mean, when we played PSG, they were on the brink of going out. I think we really like 1-0 up or 2-0 up.
Yeah.
At half time. They were on the brink of going out. All of a sudden, they clicked into gear, and that was a game that catapulted them to where they ended up just going on the roll. So it's not necessarily about coming out of the blocks firing, is it? It's more how it's about how we just eventually, once we start to go through the motions, where we end up, not how we start, because that doesn't define a team or doesn't win your trophy like you touched on.
Yeah, let's go back to PSG then. Like players like Dembele, they didn't have Kvara at the time, but Dembele, Doué, they were very average to bad in the beginning of the season. Dembele had some very bad disciplinary issues. He got left out of the squad a couple of times. And the guy that was actually carrying PSG was Barcola. He was being extremely good. But when the season got going and they went into the business end of the season, Dembele was the guy that stepped in. Doué stepped in, and Barcola didn't play quite well. So you can start in a way a season and then finish it completely different and win a title with that. And as they did, they won a treble, to be fair. So the beginning part of the season I don't really put too much weight into it.
I like that, David, too. It's quite funny. Son of 3 seasons.
Love that.
Summer, autumn, winter. The foul. How he's given the foul on Mamusha yellow, and then Rico for a foul is a bit of a joke. But hey,
yeah. Oh God.
Good evening, Fee. Everyone got to remember this is going to take time to gel. Rebuilds take time. We won, which is the main thing. But not that. I don't think we played bad.
No,
it was the one thing I will say. Blue Art made a good point. I've never seen that much in-game management coaching for a very long time.
Been a while.
I look at improvements. I think the set piece is improved massively.
Yep.
I'm seeing us, Rodri, come on, get fitness. We, like people said, we played a reserve back four. None of that back four are going to be the back four that kick off against Wolves.
Yeah.
But everyone goes to Gundogan. I don't get it. But we're not going to
Scapegoat,
roll
right?
out with the kids team.
Scapegoats.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Rodri
Do
was
people-
fucking shit today, but he was better than every midfielder alive.
Shit,
Uh,
really? He was shit. It was the first point
Okay,
got back.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
John, I think your expectations are way too high for a preseason.
I think he looked like a player who came back from injury, and
Exactly.
that's normal.
Yeah, he looked rusty, but bloody hell, shit's a very strong word to use, isn't it?
Yeah, was he shit compared to Rodri pre-injury? Yes, but
Yeah.
that's not saying much, is it?
It's going to be off for a bit. He has to play games again. So, honestly, everyone's got to chill out. Everyone's got to chill out a bit. It's one bloody game. It wasn't that bloody prime Barcelona, prime City ball. It's a new team. Like, come
Yeah.
on. It's not even done
It
yet.
really isn't that deep. Like, really isn't.
Well, I'm going to have to head off in a moment, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Doku. I thought he showed some good signs today.
Very good.
Yeah, but the thing that worries me, I already said this before, but he showed that he cannot play central. He cannot go central, like be an inverted winger. He needs to be played out wide.
Yeah.
And I think we might want the player to be holding the width, being the fullback, because that's what I know he is best at.
I mean, perhaps he did, but I did like I like his run for the goal that he scored. Like just the way that he almost reminded me of like Sterling-esque, just making that darting in when you see the opportunity. That's what he needs to improve on, and he showed elements of it. Showed elements of improvement on that. So yeah, but I'm gonna have to hop off, lads. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. No worries, mate. No worries. I'm gonna end in a minute anyway.
No,
Final thoughts, gentlemen. But we'll go into the post-match mode tomorrow night, 9:30. Thursday night chat, we'll do it. I know. Final thought. I know you're going away. Get over to Luke. Luke, Night My Lifetime podcast show. Luke, Alex, Bevo, a lot of love over there. Go and show them a lot of love. Spartacus, Darshed, you know where you'll find all them. But anything you want to add before we leave, gentlemen?
I'll say
How
one
good
thing
was not
before,
the- Go on. Go on.
me. Okay, I'll head off in a bit, mate. I just want to say, obviously, I'm off for about 10 days, so I'll be on YouTube much more at all during that time. So I'll say this to anyone: just chill out a bit. It's one game. I'm looking forward to seeing what's next on Monday, and is it Thursday or Friday? Play after that thing in Juve. So guys, just chill. It's one bloody game. First game I've made to come this season. It's a new start, new style of play, everything. Like it's fresh and exciting. Let's just remember that when we start panicking and thinking where players are and the squad size and that. Look, things will work out. It is what it is until August. But what today, a lot to work on. But I say, bring on Tuesday for the next game. Hope it's get very play, no replay, and let's see what happens. But anyway, now, but I'll see you guys soon. Right, just take it to you, all right?
Have a good one.
No, take it. I'm late.
Yeah,
You know,
good
no,
one,
I
mate.
know you're not staying going. I agree with that. I'm talking about others, not just you, Lee. So please don't say that way. I do apologize if you thought that. I agree, but hopefully, Lee, I think you'll see a whole different 11 against Alena. So you'll see Gavardio, Stones, Echeverria. You'll see all them probably the next game.
Oh, don't
That's
worry,
what-
Stones will be injured.
Hey, man, we got to get behind the team this season, man. It's going to be a long season. We can't already start doubting the team and everything before it even starts.
This is literally the first game of preseason, and people are already doubting the team. Can we deep that for a second?
Look at Elliot.
Nice.
Stupid question, Jack.
Absolutely
100% now Foden scored. Oh God. Yeah, like someone said, did we lose? It's like Jesus. Anyway,
It sounds
big
like
up to Ed, Dash, Spartacus, and Luke for joining us on Total Sport as well. Total Sports Talk. Yeah, listen, it is what it is. Listen, I'm okay with that. I couldn't play in that heat. I know that. I saw a lot more coaching. I saw plans implemented by Pep Linders. I'm happy with it. It is what it is. First game in. But anyway, smash the likes. We've had 2 shows today. We've been going now for 3 hours. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. with a Thursday night chat with Ozzy, Rich, and everyone. And we'll do the full post-match show. Friday, waffle show with LB, hopefully. And then Saturday, there won't be anything because Sunday, we are back with the watch-along at 1:30 in the morning, Sunday night through to Monday morning in Manchester City versus Alina. So, yeah, it's going to be a good one. But please shout around. Your watch-alongs are back. Thank you all for joining us. You had a choice today and you chose your channel. And I just want to say a massive thank you for that from the bottom of our hearts. But take care. Hamza's doing a space. I'm not. I'm having a night off. I might join Hamza's space, but I'm not going to do any spaces. I'm not doing a space.
Don't put yourself through that, Martin. Don't put yourself through that.
go.
Why
I'm
are they all
already scared
moaning?
of that.
Are they all moaning?
What do you think, Martin? What do you think, Martin?
Hey, I might go in and cause some arguments. Let's go. Anyway, take care, all. Yes,
Have a good one,
it will
Martin.
be
Have a good one, lads.
1:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, Monday morning. But take care, and as always, up the Blues. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.